Peace. What up, though? Man, shout out to Big Shirt, the homie Run, Kel Tyson, Big Dez, C. Jones, Aboriginal Tactical, Tifa Boosie say looks around this Friday, right? Which means it's freak. Never mind. Yeah. We gonna rereading out the King James Bible today. We reading out the King James Bible today. Man, make sure y'all share the video out. You know, we've been looking real weak on the shares lately. I don't know what that's about. Um, yeah, y'all make sure also hit the like button. What we got? 44 people in the building. Yeah, we need to turn up. That boy from Florida in the building. Jarrell, what up though? Yeah, let's get them likes up. Man. We got a cool little show today. We're gonna run through there. Been trying to get back consistent, you know. Um, been trying to get back consistent, man. This, it is what it is. War Dread, Lucini in the building. Yeah, make sure y'all tap that like button on y'all way in. Make sure y'all tap that like button on the way in. Make sure y'all share it out to y'all Instagram, Facebook groups, TikTok. And y'all let me know some channels on TikTok, bro. Let me know some where they be having the conversations at on TikTok, man. I want to pull up, smack me a few people around, bro. To be honest, this could have been over with. I don't need that long when I come in the door. You feel me? And whoever there, I've been hearing people talking about, people on TikTok have information, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all are listening to anybody. Nah, for real talk. Y'all listen to anybody. I guarantee I get over there. Don't nobody got no connection. Don't nobody got no records on who they saying they are. I guarantee you niggas ain't got nothing. They out there with a hope and a prayer. I've been seeing so much fake Indian activity going on, bro. It's crazy. And I could see how when I got here, you had Hebrew Israelite Indians, you had Kemetic Indians, you had Moorish Indians. You feel me? That's and ain't nobody gonna say it out loud, but bro, when I came in, I got all that off the block. Listen, I don't take nothing from nobody. It's a few people that need to be appreciated. There's a few people need to be appreciated in this, man. And all I can say is I know I'm one of them. A lot of the things that I helped change, a lot of the things I got off the block, I ain't had nobody fighting with me neither, bro. I think that's one thing that needs to be pointed out too, bro. I ain't had no help, no assistance, or none of that type of shit, bro. I just knew that if we was gonna win, certain things can be on the board. In this game, you don't really get appreciated, homie. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind. A lot of times the people don't know what they listening to. And so that's how you'll see them over there listening to some. Like, I'll be like, boy, that nigga there, cap. That nigga over there, cap, and they ain't got no, but, the people can actually come from over here listening to me and then go listen to some other shit that, is way beyond me. So you see it early, man, and it tell you, why would I, put my whole heart in this when, the people don't even know what they looking at, homie. They will appreciate a bullshit nigga. And I just say, man, it's all right to have standards. See, these the niggas that they didn't fuck with 2-3 fat bitches in their lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to tell them niggas to have some type of standard. or some type of quality about life. Um, you know, I honestly feel like this, man. I honestly feel like there should be a criteria. You don't just let anybody in, bro, because they got an email account. You hear me? Just because they got a Gmail account, bro, you don't let them in. And a lot of people just that's all they had was a Gmail account. No type of substance, no type of way have they came through and brought something to the game. But they can still get all the recognition and shit that other people who actually brought something to the game. And you can't be mad at them people because they trying to get their shit out, but you can look at the people that's around crazy. What's the quality of motherfuckers that's around if they can actually believe in somebody who don't mean nothing. You feel me? And then you turn around and you talking about going against the niggas lined up on the other side, bro. You tripping. A lot of these people wouldn't even last in front of these people on the other side. A lot of people don't have no type of battle. Nah, bro, they not battle tested at all. And why would you goddamn me front line or back somebody who not battle tested? Nigga, you gotta fight. Then they run talking about some Indians. Said, man, how many fades you done took? How long you been here? How many fades you done took? Nah, negative. No, most motherfuckers want something for nothing. So it's crazy, but that's the game that we live in. That's the world that we live in today. Unfortunately. And if we, want to be respected, some things gonna have to change. Shout out to the homie Marquise Brown. He said, thanks for working up real nigga chief. Turn up. T would say, we want quality over quantity over here, goddamn me. Corey in the building. Freeman Covington, what up though? Cam in the building. We got 101 in the chat, man. Let's get them likes up. Let's share the videos out. We should have 101 people sharing the video out, Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to hit the like button. I'm gonna need y'all to comment in the chat. I'm gonna need y'all to share the video out. YouTube been playing with my algorithm, bro. Period, point blank. You feel me? YouTube, they on some BS. But yeah, y'all give me a few of them channels over there on TikTok, man, and I need to pull up and put some real Indian in these niggas' life, right? Because we got Indians out there who adopting things from the Moors, and they're bringing that forward. No type of Indian drop on it, right? And they're saying the word Indian, but the program that they running is an old Moorish Indian program. But they'll turn around and disagree with the Moors. And it's like, bro, everything you doing is what they was doing. Y'all ain't got no type of Indian shit going on, fam. Nah, bro. It's a lot of things that these people need to go sit their ass down somewhere. And I'm even say this here too. There's some elders out there talking that Indian talk. And my thing is this: how in the hell you an elder if you ought to be so close to the culture? How can you possibly come out here and get something wrong? Unless you faking. You can't be no goddamn 60 years old and you out here getting things wrong, and the youngsters know better than you. I'm sorry, bro. Unacceptable. Because you got 70-year-old Pan-Africans out there, 70-year-old comedic science people out there. you know, and they doing they shit. And they will smack you up. They'll smack these elders up that's out here talking about they Indians and all this. Don't know shit. And I'm like, man, how in the hell you 60 years old and you had a grandma who had a mama? How you not closer to the culture than the youngsters are? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable, fam. I'm born here in the building. What up, though? Sherelle in the building. Thick. Mississippi thick. Joe 47, what up, though? Dr. D's. Daylo in the building. Devin in the building. Devlin, my bad. Nigga here got a unique name. Devlin. Question in the building. Yeah, that just don't sit right with me, bro. Far as the landscape of this Indian shit right now, what we looking at, it's 2024. We don't really see no splash, you know. To be honest, you know, at this time there's a lot of people who are wandering off, right? It's not enough electricity going through the community right now, or any of the communities, the indigenous communities. It's not enough energy coming through. A lot of the content creators are not creating. A lot of the content creators can keep a lot of this shit that they dropping. It's not holding the people. The people is making them leave off and wonder, right? They cup should be running over, man. You know, they should have full. They thirsty. You see them everywhere in all type of other people face, right? That ain't got nothing to do with no indigenous. To me, that's you know, that says a lot for the people that's dressing out and coming on the field, bro. It's a thing. It's something serious when your best not good enough. I think we need to take a look into that. You know what I'm saying? Is there ways to turn it up? Yeah, but I think some people let that door close or that window close on them for them to be relatable to the people. I think a lot of people, you can just hear it in their voice. They're losing confidence in it. They're breaking down. I want to applaud them for, you know, keep trying, but it's obvious that, you know, niggas need some help. It's obvious, man. So this what I say. You need an event. I ain't talking about no internet event. You need an event. You have to bring the people outside. You know how many people could have, you know, they little shit falling out this year. You know what they could have did? They could have said, "Hey, look, our Topcatz. We wanna be a part of the Mexico trip." Instead, they ain't said nothing about the Mexico trip to their people. But this could have helped your ass out. This could have helped them out. You need a spark. You need the people to see you collectively organizing together. Right now, the reparation people, they out there, they about to start their meetups, their annually meetups, right? Is it solving anything now? But they outside. And this is a way for them to bring, you know, bring some more light on themselves, right? When in doubt, just go outside, right? When in doubt, just go outside. When your shit falling off, go outside, bro. So I want them to put a feather in their hat. A lot of the cats put a feather in their hat and understand something, bro. The internet shit ain't gonna hold them. This is it's a new day. the fact that when people come on and they get off the internet, the people that was just watching them go watch somebody outside the community, I think that says a lot, you know. The fact that people will turn you off from, listening to somebody in the community, but the door is wide open for them to go across the street to some shit that's probably banging on you or ain't got nothing to do with y'all got going on. So how you think these people gonna be able to stay in the mind frame long enough, you feel me, to actually get something done that'll benefit the cause that they represent? Poor leadership is what I call it, poor leadership. Again, a lot of these people could have said, "Hey, Topcatz, we want to come, and I want to bring my people and them with me," and that would have gave them a little more life. Right now, somebody else doing something, you ain't doing shit. The game will pass you up, and that's real. The game will pass you up. Brandon, Arkansas in the building. Jamie, what up though? Big Creek. Buck in the building. St. Louis. Is that sweet Libra son, St. Louis? That sweet Libra son? No, I ain't tripping. They gotta be sweet Libra son. All right. I got a nice little show. What's this? Okay. I got a nice little show. Yesterday, boy, they had the haters out yesterday, huh? This nappy head nigga say, you big old funny looking ass nigga. Do you want to come get on the panel? Brother nappy head, would you like to join the panel? Nigga, we gonna comb your hair. We gonna perm your shit. We gonna run a hot comb through your nappy head ass. Boy, where you from, big old nigga? No, you ain't fucking nothing. No, you got a blow up doll in the closet, boy. Hold on, fam. I'm gonna drop the link. Do you want to come up and have a conversation about English? Fat, black, ugly as ever. Mighty Joe Young face looking. Hey, do you want to come up, fam? Afro Groove. Big old unorthodox, unathletic ass nigga. Now, Afro, come on the panel, fam. You ain't say Hebrew, you said English. So come on up here, big old nigga. Hold up. You ain't said nothing about no Hebrew, nigga. Finna get on your ass. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all on that like button out there, man. Make sure y'all on that like button. We finna comb this nigga hair. We about to comb his hair, man. Do you hear me? Nah, you shouldn't. Y'all gonna learn. Quit fucking with me. Y'all gonna learn I ain't the one. And you finna get this ass with me today, boy. Yeah, you done pulled up in the wrong. Yeah, you in the wrong motherfucking neighborhood, sir. The link in the chat, Mighty Joe Young. Link in the chat. Link in the chat, Mighty Joe Young. Come on, bro. And we ain't got all day. Link in the chat. If that's not what you meant, please come up and let us know what you meant, fam. It's all good. We're gonna make this quick. Come on with it. Where you at? Link pin in the chat, fam. Hold on, let me come over here with it. You might well come up. You're already famous. Everybody already know you don't comb your hair, you don't wash your hair, your pillow stink. Come on up, funky pillow ass. See, I know why he ain't coming up now, because I said he don't get no pussy. To him, that was a low blow. That's something he dealing with. You know, he got to see a therapist. He trying to figure out why these hoes don't want him back. He trying to figure out why they don't want him back. He said, now you done went too damn far, Topcatz. You done went too far, nigga. Yeah, I called him out about not getting no pussy, and the nigga then, yeah, he said I done took it too far. he said you done went too far now, fam. Say, bro, how we got 99 likes and 40, bro? And there's 140 people in here, bro. So 41 of y'all, come on, bro. It's Friday. You got to be happy about something. There got to be something in your life you happy about, fam. Let's get the likes up, bro. The 140. Let the likes match the views, man. Big Black. So it ain't nothing. So you good? Big Black. So you good, fam? All right, then. Cause you got the right address, sir. You came to the right spot. If that's what you were looking for, he came in. He ain't speaking nothing. He just got out there. And English ain't the third language. Well, pull up. Pull up. Let's see if you got some hands, sir. He said, you took it too far. That I ain't getting no pussy cub bit. That nigga at the sex shop in the back. That nigga in the sex shop at the back till 4-5 in the morning. Back there playing with Dolphin, catching them in the box. He doing the glory hole. Just put the dick in there. Put the dick through the little hole, nigga, and stand there. Yeah. That nigga there on the glory hole, nigga. Gonna pay for it. Yeah, gonna pay for it. Fat, black, and ugly as ever. However, I think he gone. I think he gone, man. Bring your ass around here, nigga. All right, let's go and get into the bill, man. Nigga say you done went too damn far, nigga. Nigga. What the White House said, don't worry about what go on in my bedroom. That nigga at the glory hole at the sex shop, smelling like lubrication. Sir. Y'all remember yesterday? We had a Slav in here, a Slavic, a Slavic servant. You know, we had a Slavic servant in here. Watch this. Servant Rob reporting to duty.
Hey man, what, mate? I done joined the trial, man.
Servant Rob reporting to duty.
What up, man?
So this dude right here, so infatuated with me, right? This is why I say you gotta watch these. It be the males a lot of the times on here, and a lot of these guys are running male predominant chats. Chick, a lot of these guys, they log on to the internet and they run around with men all day, right? And they call them, these men have their phone numbers, and they be talking behind the scenes, talking about, did you see this? And did you see that? And, you know, no life. Ain't got no life, right? And some days I feel sorry for them, and I think they just need to give their life to Jesus. They even reduced down to running around with this Slav, right? Now look at his background. Now he didn't went about a dream chaser. He didn't went about a snap-on grill out the bubble gun. And he said he went down to the flea market to go get all of this, right? Just to come try to impress me. You talk about a hoe. Yeah, you talk about what's up with it, Unc? Shout out to Mighty Bay, man. Y'all go follow my uncle, man, in Mighty Bay. Anybody need help for as land and discovering their land from they, that they people them had, man. That's the guy right there, Mighty Bay. All right, check him out.
No, man, it's Big Chief everything now.
Servant Rob, what have you done with yourself?
No, man, I done found out my Avon roots, homie.
Say Big Black. Look out, Big Black.
Sir Rob.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Big Black, why you ain't hit the link, fam? You know the next thing, so you still in here talking and you sitting there talking to people, bro. You can't talk to Amani. I'm finna get you out of here, bro. I'm about to get you out of here, fam. Big Black, if you don't come up here and fight, I'm finna get you out of here, bro. I don't want you around me. You're a coward, you scary, and you need to calm your goddamn hell, boy. Foreign face ass nigga. I know you ain't from now. He said I'm not repaired right now. Nah. Come on up here, big old South nigga. Big old South nigga. Too big to be that South. Come on up here. See, I was gonna whoop your ass and hire you as a bodyguard, but you too damn South, boy. Titty baby. Big old titty baby. You gonna end up with a white woman. All right, let's walk.
Last time you cleaned up. Sir Rob, you're living like you're back in England.
Oh, man, we Aboriginal, man. We stay clean, homie. We stay clean, man.
I asked him when was the last time he cleaned up. Check him out, bro. Look what he's living in. Look at his habitat.
Man, I done found out my Avon roots, homie.
Sir Rob, when was
Yeah,
the
man.
last time you cleaned up? Sir Rob, you're living like you're back in England.
Oh, man, we Aboriginal, man. We stay clean, homie. We stay clean, man.
Say, Rob.
Yeah,
brother, Servant Rob, your background, you have made it out to emulate your terrain back in Europe, brother Rob. I brought you here to America to live like an American, to civilize you. Brother Rob, when we got you out the cave and put you in the woods, that didn't mean stay in the woods.
Yeah, man.
Brother Rob, did you go get grilled out by Johnny?
Oh, man, you know how Avos do, man. You know how Avos do. You know how, man, yeah, bro. We keep it real, man.
Brother Rob, what is that in your hand?
All of this to impress me, right? He actually went up and spun his little last of his mint money he got from his crazy chick, and came out here to try to impress me. And I'm finna still kick his ass out.
Oh, man, this is my medicine staff for my great man.
Hey, boy, my white boy, we crazy.
Oh, shit. This motherfucker done lost it. No, man, I just got Aboriginal, man. I just got Aboriginal, man.
Servant Rob, I think I might send you back to Europe. I told you I didn't like.
Man, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, man. No, man. No, man. Don't do me like that, man.
No. Now your servitude, now your contract for servitude was 7
Come on now, man. Come on now, man. I got the hey, yo, man. I got the Jaguar too, man. Come on now. Come on, Lord have mercy's right, brother.
What is that? What type of fabric? Do you have a trash bag on? What type of fabrics are those?
Oh, man, this is Aboriginal, sheer Aboriginal. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. This is my Aboriginal cloak, man. Aboriginal cloak, man. Hey, that's built from mammoth wool, man. Mammoth wool, man.
This motherfucker white boy think he back in England. This motherfucker that built a Boeing.
Hey man. Hey man. Yo man. I woke up this morning, man, and I said, fuck it, man. I'm an Aboriginal. I'm an Aboriginal, man. I went and got my gold fronts. I said, fuck it, I got my medicine stick from my grandpappy, and I'm ready to roll. Now what? Yeah, that's right.
Servant Rob, they asked, why is you like a Ku Klux? Why Servant Rob, they asked, why is your hat pointed like a Ku Klux Klan
Oh no, man. No, man. Hold on, man. Let me just clarify my hat, man. This is a family heirloom, man. This goes back 15 generations, man. This is an ultimate Jaguar, man. Look at my hat. Look at my hat. Ain't no clan hat, motherfucker. Clan. I kill the clan, motherfucker. This is a goddamn Jaguar. Look at that.
Seven back. I'm trading you. I think I got insurance on you. I need to pay the insurance this morning on your motherfucking ass.
Look, man. Look, man. I got the feather too, man. I got the feather too.
Yeah, that missionary program I got you in, they have since closed it down, so I might have to go through another agency to see if I can trade you out. I'm not gonna have this shit from you, boy. I done put webs on you. You take a stitching cord. You don't cry no more when I whoop you with the stitching cord.
Oh man, don't cry no more.
Yeah, I'm like the whip ain't working.
I don't cry no more. Yeah, since I became an apple, I don't cry no more. Hey, my eyes don't cry no more.
That motherfucker.
Yo, man. Hey, I want y'all to zoom in. Hey, I want y'all to
Denzel on Glory.
Yo, man.
Like Denzel on Glory.
No, man.
Don't cry no more.
So, Topcatz, man, I want you to zoom in on my dream catchers, man. This is to catch bad dreams. So when I'm talking on the mic, man, it clears my mind, yo, so I can speak the real shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody coming through my ears.
Sherman Rob, can you give the people a freestyle?
Hey,
if
man, my name's Chief, man.
Then you can freestyle, sir.
Hey, man, hey, man, I ain't go through 10 years of chief school to be called Rob, man.
Sherman Rob, you're gonna sing the song like.
Hey, man, yo, man, you think I watch 10,000 YouTube videos to be called Rob? My name's Chief, man. Chief everything. Chief everything.
Sherman Rob, can you spit a freestyle?
Oh man, shit. Does a hobby horse got a wooden dick?
Sherman Rob, we need a hot 16.
Oh, here we go, hot 16, if you know what I mean. Me and Topcatz, we about to not keep it clean, baby. Here we go. Let me get a beat, yo.
No, Sherman Rob, you're going acapella.
Oh, acapella shit. I don't know about that. I ain't that good at acapella. I ain't got the voice for that shit, man. I'm more of a baritone. You know, I'm just speaking the truth, man. I'm just speaking the truth.
Sherman Rob, you have been given orders to spit a hot 16 right here live.
Oh, wow, live. Here we go. Live, no jive. I got my fucking dream catchers. I'm talking the Topcatz. She's got a big hat, but not better than mine, yo. I got my feather when I was a little squaw in the woods, hunting with my hood. Yeah, we got elbows. We got bows. Oh, y'all fucking in trouble now because we've been here forever. You think you're clever changing the story, but you can't change the story because we've been here forever. We had the houses and the cars and electricity too. I just found out my aunties are Aboriginal too. Shit, you got the whole family now, boy. Y'all going down. We coming back for everything, yo. You can't just take our shit. It don't work like that. They ain't going down like that.
Okay, thank you, Sherman Rob. You can return back to the your cage. I'm gonna lock it. I'll bring you food and water in a bowl, and when I get off live. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, Topcatz. You the toughest cat around, man. I like you, Topcatz.
I like you too, sir.
Oh,
you've been a humble servant.
Until next time, man. Hey, until next time. Tribes up, hoes down, yo.
White power, white power.
No, we ain't down with that shit. I don't know about all that. I ain't down with that. Wait, no.
White power. It's okay. White power.
Say, man, boy. These niggas be going all out to come get some attention, man. I don't know what it is. These niggas be wanting to come get some attention. That's why when that hoe came in yesterday, it was just like, nigga, you know I don't play with you, cuz. Get away from me. Look, say, what is he supposed to be? You with the gold teeth and accent? Yeah, that nigga went to the flea market. He said he went to the flea market and bought a few items. And you should have seen, he was in the chat. He kept saying, "Hey, Topcatz, I want to talk to you. I need to talk to you." And I think I talked crazy to him, and they was handling him in the chat, and he just kept going on, "I need to talk to you." So I brought him up, and he wanted to show me that he had been looking for me like 2-3 days already to show me that. You know, unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable, man. The quality of life these niggas live. No, for real though. The quality of life they live, man. What's up with the trees? Bad Saint, Luxo, Donna B, Wood Lake in the building, Mariah on fire, Virginia in the building. They say he on that Hunter Biden. I'm trying to tell you. They say he on that Hunter Biden. All right, let's turn up, man. So a couple years ago, bro, my rookie year, I had I did a joint on the Hebrew Israelite. What's up with it, Dosey? You late. Man. All right, we're gonna go through this here a little bit.
All
right, give me 2 seconds. Let me do this. You ain't got 2 seconds, fam. Come on, shooting. All right, so okay. We always hear the Hebrews, you know, they'll come out and they'll tell us, well, in the 4th century, you know, the white boy did this, we not the white Jews, and you know, it was a white Jew came out here and did this to you, and so they always bring up the Khazarians, you know what I'm saying? They say, well, the Khazars, they not the real Jews, they converted over, and this is where all this confusion come from, right? All right, so let's walk. The Khazars were a semi-nomadic Turkic people who established one large polity in the medieval Eurasia, the territory comprising much of modern-day European Russia, Western Khazars, Eastern Ukraine, and large portions of the Caucasus and beyond. All right, so let's walk. Balan, it was a guy named Balan. He was the Khazar king who they say that led the conversion over to Khazars to Judaism. All right, let's walk real quick. All right, so I'm gonna bring you over to Genesis 25. And it says, we're going to go to Genesis 25 and 21. As Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was interpreting him, and Rebecca, his wife, conceived. So I'm going to come down to 25, though. I'm going to bring it down to 25. Hold on. I know what I wanted to do real quick. Hold on. I know what I wanted to do for her. Uncle Umar. Check him out. Uncle Umar, you might well turn that school into a strip club. You might well turn that school to a strip club. You gotta be, bro. This nigga is. Hey, y'all do me a favor, man. Get the likes up, fam. They've been shadow banning us. We supposed to have 400 people in here right now, bro. YouTube been handling us. Hold up. Come on, fam. Where you at? Yeah, YouTube been handling us, so make sure we got them likes up, man. All right, fam. This is enough of this shit. Yeah, so YouTube been handling us, bro. So we gonna need y'all to keep the likes up, fam. Make sure the likes match the views, fam. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. They trying to handle me. Rainstorm say they put me in a 2025 truck. Turn up one time. All right. I got you. No shit. That's a bit. Who is that? Who was that? One is Casey strippers. Too wavy. Say, fam, I don't know what you got going on, but you gotta go. You don't supposed to be around here, Too Wavy. Can somebody show Too Wavy the door? Too Wavy, you gotta go, fam. I don't know what type of games y'all be playing, but this ain't it over here, bro. This ain't it over here. Too wavy. Yeah, you too damn wavy. You gotta go, fam. Hey, Dosey, I see y'all had Judge Joe Brown on the other day, right? Y'all had Judge Joe Brown on. And y'all had a dude on there, and I don't know. I came in late. I don't know if he was supposed to try to get down on Judge Joe Brown. I don't know what it was, but I just heard him say, I don't play with them. What he say? I don't play with them celebrities like that. Yeah, man. It's a cold game. I would just say I think the young man should get his own show if he feel like that, because come on, you should have more respect. Make sure that, you know what I mean, you keep them in good standings, with their guests. You feel me? You don't be the reason why shit go bad. This, so I don't be knowing what's up with people, bro. But you don't come over here and mess up my relationship with this person because of your beliefs. You feel me? Or how you looking at life? What he said, I don't play with them like that. I'm for real about this information. Yeah, you too for real about it, bro. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. What's up with it, deal? You know what? I was doing some Gullah Geechee, just studying Gullah Geechee last night. And yeah, I was going out through the little towns. I was watching little travel shows on Charleston last night. I'm finna get out there. I was doing some price checking and everything, man. It's a few things I need to come out there and do. I'm doing a joint on the Seminoles, so I want to go on the Seminole Wars, really. And so I want to go out there to Florida soon, and I'm finna go give me some footage and shit. And I gotta come to Charleston for my kinfolk. So yeah, man, I'm trying to put it all together. Yeah. I was price checking last night. It's 3 places I gotta go to. I go to Alabama, Florida, and Charleston to do this little drop that I'm putting together. So I'm already booked for Florida, so I'm gonna knock them out. Alabama, I gotta see how to fit that in. That'd probably be my easiest one. And then Charleston. Hey, look at Cam. What Cam? Cam, you still in here? Look at Cam. Cam had gave us a restaurant the other day. I'm trying to see if you know something about this here. Hey, do we have anybody else in here from Carolina? Do we have anybody else in here that's out of Carolina? Let me see some. All right. Yeah. Well, that's cold. Weird, man. All right. Cam ain't in here right now, so we'll get back to that. I'll figure that. Hold on. Let me see if I do this. Hey, was anyone y'all in here the other day when Cam said something about he gave us this restaurant? Okay, it's right here in North Charleston. All right, this one right here is Tan Seafood. This is a different one. Dro said North Carolina. Anthony said he in Henderson, North Carolina. Man, I got some people coming out by way of Henderson, North Carolina. Bull City in the building. Yeah, I can't remember. I just know the restaurant in goddamn me North Charleston. Anyway, we'll figure that. Buck, what part of South Carolina you in? That's crazy, man. My joint won't play. It really ain't coming on neither. All right, let me get that shit up out of here. I don't even worry about it. All right, hold up. I might have to. Oh, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Anthony Williams, you from Houston? What part of Houston you from, Anthony? Bray House say, fuck with me when you come to Central Alabama. Yeah, I gotta get down there. I gotta go get me some Rockingham, North Carolina. I ain't never heard of that one. North Carolina. Man, y'all know we supposed to have a meeting in North Carolina. We supposed to meet up in North Carolina. Yeah, we end up going to I was for that one. We ended up going to Atlanta, bro, and having the time of our life though. So, but we supposed to been out there in them smokies, man. We supposed to been out there in them smokies. Asheville, look. The dude Marcus down there. He said if you come to North Carolina, Asheville to be exact, I got you. Look, that's where we was gonna go. We was gonna go to Asheville because they had an airport. If not, we was gonna have to come in through Tennessee. You feel me? Man, you know what I just found out? I just found out Coco Jones is from Nashville, Tennessee. I didn't know that. Really like a little country town right outside of Nashville. I ain't know that. But studying this Gullah Geechee, what the Geechee girls look like, that's what they look like. And I think her daddy out of South Carolina. But yeah, man, that's that Megan model right there. Georgia, Florida, South Carolina. Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, bro. Upper Florida though, North Florida. Jamie said, Coco, I know it. I ain't know she from Tennessee. I know it. Hawk say my people and them tied to Lake Morton and flooded Indian villages under the water. All right, let me come over, bro. I don't know why they tripping on my joint. I don't know why they handling me on that. I be your Pete. Hey, we got a meeting on the 12th, fam. We got a meeting on the We had a meeting on the 12th. And it's an ugly slide right here. We got a meeting on the 12th for Mexico. She said, do you watch Hood Fishing Entertainment here in Florida? Nah, I never heard of him. Is that the dude that just got shot or something like that? Chief in the building. Buck say she nice. Yeah, nicer than nice. Yeah, that's my type right there, man. American, that's American phenotype. You can't get, but what fucked me up though, that's that Geechee look. I said, damn, fuck me up. He said, yeah, he just got shot. Okay, yeah. Dunn, North Carolina. Man, y'all little country. These niggas coming from all out the backwoods. I'm finna look up Dunn. Dunn, North Carolina. I'm finna look that up. Oh, you from the country, fam. Y'all still got a town hall. Y'all still got a Woods Dunn Area History Museum. Boy, the museum the same size as the Foundation of Black American Museum. 10 graduates in the 12th grade. Yeah. Jeffries. You know where Jeffries at? Dunn Area Historic Museum. Hold on, y'all. I'm finna share this. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. What my boy at out of Dunn? Hey, they look like the highs right there, fam. He say straight out the backwood with no shoes on. Hold on, knock green in the building. Say Fayetteville, North Carolina. Hold on, I'm gonna look that up. They coming out a lot. Y'all know I'm an explorer, man. I'm an explorer, so. Oh no. Check them out, y'all. They trying to see who come from the lowest population. Check them out. Boy, ain't nothing to do out there. They go a little water. Y'all got a little waterfall out there. Downtown Historical District. Y'all see them buildings out there though. Y'all ever wonder why they call it the country? Because we know a country means you know, like a sovereign land. Let me see. What little country spots y'all from out there? What little country town y'all at back there? Cigar said 6 hours. He said you ain't talking about Dora. Hold on, let me go up. Dosey say that's J. Cole home. No shit. All right. All right, let's get up. Let's get up here. Yeah, I ain't know that. Dosey, how you know that boy from Carolina? You in the light skinned nigga? You in the interracial babies? Dosey, help me out. Dosey, you in the interracial guys? What was that about? Get the likes up, fam. They say get the likes up, fam. Dosey want that short dick. Dosey want that short dick. Short dick Dosey. You want to take advantage of a nigga, huh? You want to maul a nigga. Okay. You want to maul a nigga, huh? Something about your hands on my body. Feel better than. What we going with it, fam? All right. All right, they ain't gonna let me live today, man. All right, fuck it. All right, let's go and get to it.
And he said, and in the days to be delivered, they were fulfilled beyond there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a Harry Gorman, and they called his name Esau. And after that, then we get Jacob. Now, they tell us Jacob and Esau is the black race and the white race, all right? And when we come over to Genesis 25:23, they say the Lord said to her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 people will be separated from your body, and one shall be stronger than the other, and the older shall serve the younger. All right, let's walk. I say, damn, man, you know, when I hear that verse, I heard this before. You know what I mean? And so when we go back into history, because they say two nations was warring in her stomach. All right, let's walk. The origins of the Khazars. The Khazars of Turkish stock, originally nomadic, reached the Volga Caucasus region from further east in some time not easily determined. They may have belonged to an empire of the Huns in the 5th century CE. Now, a lot of people talk about, but let's walk though. The name is said to be equivalent with the AQ Khazar, i.e. the white Khazars, as opposed to the Quara Khazar or the black Khazar. So, damn, man, they never told us that it was a black and a white Khazar that came down together and ended up splitting. They never told us that. But see, they just tell us about the white Khazar. You know what I mean? It was a black and a white Khazar that came down together. You understand me? And they end up, and right here, Khazaria was essentially split in 2. See, we're going there another day. We ain't got all day. Let's walk from Babylon to Timbuktu. Turn over one time, man. Shout out to Winsworth, man, in a real way. All right, now, right here, this is they famous because the Hebrew, they love to pull this. They love to pull this one. So let's walk. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem in 70 AD. Now, we all familiar with this. Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter during that period. Military guerrillas in Palestine and outrage atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. All right, so in 70 AD, they talk about this here, they're getting expelled and all of this here, and where did they end up going? Very, very important to know where they end up going. The Jewish philosopher 40 AD who lived in Alexandria, Egypt, said that million Jews resided in Libya, Egypt. Hold on, let me come over here. All right, so all right, Hebrew was detected by inscriptions from the Egyptians border westward across North Africa to Mauritania. All right, and so we're gonna see these Jews end up leaving and going to a lot of places. The place that I want to deal with where they end up going was the Iberian Peninsula. The Knights of Templars. Shout out to the Knights of Templar. They was a large organization, devout Christians during the medieval era who carried out an important mission to protect European travelers visiting the site of the Holy Lands while also carrying out military operations. After Christians' army captured Jerusalem from Muslim control in 1099 during the Crusades, a group of pilgrims from across Western Europe started to visit the Holy Land. All right, now let's walk. So this was a need for the Templars, so they say. All right, the Knights of Templars initially arrived in the Holy Land on a mission to reclaim some treasures that they believe was rightfully theirs, according to modern Templar historians Tim Wallace Murphy and Christopher Knight. The Knights who band together as the Knights of Templars are part of a wave of European royalty. Okay, so you have these people saying that they were a part of European royalty. They had fled European royalty that descended from Jewish elders. They had fled to the Holy Land around 70 AD when it was invaded by the Romans. Let's walk. All right, so now they saying that it was Jews who were set up the Templar, who were really the Templar. And it's very relevant to this conversation. I'm gonna walk you into it. Let's walk.
Shout out to Tweety. Shout out to OG Unborn here. Shout out to Uncle Mun. Appreciate that love in the cash app. Man, last night, y'all know what? My first series where I was talking about this Indian, it was called What Are the Origins of African Americans? What are the origins of African Americans? That was my first, and I have like 15 of those. I had like 15 of those, bro. And it's me. I had like a panel. I bring other people on or whatever. This was like in my boxing days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was going through it last night. And you know what stood out to me? I said, man, this little nigga still sound the same. It was the same. I mean, I was listening to him teach, and then I was listening to myself. Now I'm like, hold on. Even back then, you know, he was that nigga was raw, bro. Out the gate, raw. Yeah, I was just skipping through them last night. I'm like, man, all of them on private though, but I got 12 of them, and the information is relevant today. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for real. Let's walk. The precise origins of the Jewish communities of the Iberian Peninsula are unclear. This is inconclusive evidence of Jewish presence on the Iberian Peninsula dating from pre-Roman times. More substantial references date from the Roman period. It is substantial Jewish immigration probably occurred during the Roman period of Hispania that began in the Roman land in emperies of 218 BC and ended with Roman conquest in the Iberian Peninsula by Caesar August in 17 BC. These Jews were... Hey, hold on, y'all. We have another male. He's a trucker boy, entertainment. So he's entertaining truckers. Another male-dominated, another guy who's around men, sit on the CB and talk to men all day. A trucker boy. You is a boy. You got the right name because you a little boy. Lot lizard. Yeah, there you go. He fucking on them lot lizards. What truck stop got the best, had the best lot lizard trucker boy? A grown man called himself a boy. He said, no, I'm not. Trucker boy, hit the link at the top up there. Since you want my attention. He said, that's right. So what truck stop had the best lot lizards, brother? Even though you're a white boy, right? Trucker boy, entertainment. Well, you might be a nigga. That's the niggiest shit I ever heard. Trucker boy, entertainment. Really? Who you entertaining, trucker boy? You entertaining boys? Trucker boy. Who you entertaining? Who are you entertaining, trucker boy? Come in here, and you know, I don't know what it is with these guys. They want attention. He said all of them. Look at him. Sad piece of work. I bet you live on that truck too. Yeah, I bet you live on that truck too. They want to put you out. All right, trucker boy. You gotta go. We finna get you up out of here. Since you came in here and infatuated by my voice, right? He said, depends on how big a boy you are. Yeah, y'all can get him out of here. He said, it depends on how big of a boy you are. Yeah, y'all, he can go. I knew it. Y'all truckers don't get no pussy. Yeah, y'all niggas, y'all don't get enough pussy for me. Yeah, I can't do it. I don't want you around me. You subject to try something. You ain't had no pussy in so long. You subject to try something. I told y'all, look, I was in Milwaukee. We had dropped the load off, and we had to wait. And it was like a holiday, so they had paid us early. So we pull up. When we pull up, it's a sign on there say free showers. So I went in there. I'm like, hey, what's up? How much? You know, for the showers. So the lady say, if you get a massage, the shower free. So I went back and told the dude in the truck with me. I said, hey, look out, man. Man, they got some hoes up in there. He said, what? He ain't had no pussy in 6 months, he told me, right? I said, you know that? I said, they got some hoes up in there. 6 months. Imagine that. Imagine that, fam. 6 months, 180 days, dry dicked. So, on accident, you know, not purposely. You know what I'm saying? He ain't absent. He ain't on no walk. You know, life just ain't lifing for him. You know, life ain't lifing for him, fam. So it's been 180 days. Cam, here come Cam now. Cam, you didn't let Dia get up out of here. Cam, we trying to find that seafood place you was at in North Charleston. We were trying to find the name of it. This channel talks about too much garbage. Well, get your bitch ass up out of here. That's how you do that. Nigga, ain't nobody asked you to be here. We didn't even know you were here. Sir, ma'am, or whatever you are, whatever your pronouns are. No one knew you were here. So guess how much we give a fuck. Don't nobody know you, fam. What's education about lot lizards? The fact that you know what lot lizards are, let us know you're interested, sir. We've been live for an hour and 13 minutes, sir. All you got out the conversation was a lot lizard. All you heard was lot lizard, fam. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. All you heard out of this whole conversation was that you could pay to get your dick wet. That's all you were interested in. What is education about this? Nigga, don't get insecure. Don't get insecure now, fam. He feel like he's being attacked. Feel like we're attacking him because we brought up lot lizards. Oh, your wife don't know about them hoes you been buying pussy from at the truck stop? He get insecure on us. It's time for you to go, buddy. Y'all get him up out of here. Time for you to get up out of here too, fam. You gotta go. You gotta go with the other guy. Y'all go half on some pussy somewhere, nigga. Y'all gotta get up out of here with that though. Nah, there ain't no old vice. That nigga still in the game. Kiri, you gonna get in trouble, woman. Kiri, I'm gonna tell you right now, your ass is finna get in trouble. Trouble. Bray Hawk say, shout out Big Chief, gotta look up Kowalaga, Alabama. We chopped it up on Clubhouse with Dane a while back. This the area the creeks fell in 1814. All right, that's a bit. I do want to do some on the when the US evaded the South when they came down here. She said, I'm late, I'm working. All right, let's walk. About 80,000 Jews sent into exile into Palestine and carried off to Hispania after the defeat of Judah in 70 AD. These Jews and their descendants are known as Sephardim. These Jews, because they was talking about these niggas in 70 AD, and so that's why I wanted to walk it down. Okay, so they say these people are descendants are called Sephardim from the word Sephard, which in modern Hebrew means Spain. History of the Inquisition, the Jews in Spain and Portugal. All right, let's walk. All right, Sephardic Jews. We'll run through it real quick. Sephardic Jews, largely expelled from the Iberian Peninsula in the late 15th century. They carried distinctive Jewish, they carried disparate identity with them to North Africa, including modern-day Morocco, Algeria, Tunis, Libya, Egypt, Southeastern. And if we go back to Babylon and Timbuktu, it says the same thing. All right, we're talking about some of these same places. All right, Portugal history. The history of the Jews in Portugal reaches back over 1,000 years as in direct related to Sephardic history, a Jewish ethnic division that represents communities that originated in the Iberian Peninsula. Jewish populations predate the establishment of Portugal going back to the Roman era and came back to 482 CE with the fall of the Roman Empire. Jews were persecuted by the Visigoths as well as by other European Christian kingdoms and controlled the area in that period. In 711. Idiot Carter, you something else, man. Idiot Carter, bro. Why I ain't got the message on IG yet, bro? You had what happened to the picture on IG, man? The region was somewhat liberated by the invasion of the Moors of the Iberian Peninsula was seen by many in Jewish populations a liberation and marked the beginning of what have seen as the golden age of Jewish culture in the Iberian Peninsula.
All right, so we got them right here in the Iberian Peninsula, right?
It's Cam. Man, what's the damn name of the seafood place in North Charleston? I'm about to look. I was price checking last night, Cam. I'm finna make my way out there. I was looking for August, around August. It may be yeah, I'm looking for August after Mexico.
So I said that they set up the slave trade and they brought out Deuteronomy 28 and told us that somebody took them in the slave trade.
All right.
When unless you're telling me that Jews took other Jews in the slave trade, then I think the Hebrews have a lot to talk, have a lot to explain to us.
Now this was, see, if they were smart when I debated the Israelites, they should have went back and watched it so they could see kind of what my premise was. And I'm saying that you are the colonizer. And the fact that they ran in blind and didn't even know none of this history lets you know why it's not cool to follow doctrine, right? Why it's not cool to follow doctrine.
All right, let's turn it up. Tariq. Yeah, we just gonna call him Tariq. Was a military leader in Al-Andalus, a Muslim leader in Morocco, then for King Alfonso I of Portugal, who made him Lord Unas Freitas, Aldeas dos Negros. All right, before 1147, there were several settlements between Lyria, Lisbon, where Yashi lived, in Lisbon, a large nucleus of Jews with synagogues and infrastructure to support Jewish life. Alfonso I appointed Yashi and the Jewish a steward of Knight Moor and the Order of St. James of the Sword. He was rewarded for service rendered in the fight against the Moors and granted a village of blacks, Eidos Negros. The donation refers to the taking of Obidos and Nil Aldea dos Negros in 1148. So right here, we got this Jewish dude. He didn't linked up with Alfonso I of Portugal. All right, very important in the chronology. Let's walk. Papa Bull Dumb Diverse. This is what I brought up last time, man. I got to stand on that. Papa Bull Dumb Diverse, 18 June 18, 1452. All right. Pope Nicholas issued the Papa Bull Dumb Diverse on the 18th of June, 1452, and it authorized Alfonso IV of Portugal to reduce any Saracen Muslims and pagans and any other unbelievers to perpetual slavery. This facilitated the Portuguese slave trade. Let me run that back. This facilitated the Portuguese slave trade to West Africa. Uncle Si, I've been watching your channel for a long time. On this channel, I first found out that the European actually learned slavery from the Muslim. I heard Si say it a million times. Dr. John Henry Clark said it a million times. Introduced to what would become or what we would know as the transatlantic slave trade. Let's walk. So the same Pope wrote this facilitated the Portuguese slave trade from West Africa under this dumb diversa. The same Pope wrote the book Romanus Pontifex on January the 5th, 1455 to the same Alfonso. As a follow-up to the dumb diversa, it extended the Catholic nations of Europe dominion over discovered lands in the age of discovery. Along with
Cam say he get discounts at the Marriott, Courtyard Marriott. I was looking in the hotel I was looking at was in the historical district, something like that. And then I wanted to ask y'all, was it ghosting us? No, I'm just saying, like, ain't that big? Problem with ghosts in historic district. Let me know, fam. I was looking for something that was about 2-3 years old, like a hotel about 2-3 years old. He said that's probably close to downtown. Ken say, yeah, it's ghost down there. Yeah, that was the first day I said, man, it's kind of old down here, man. I better be wild. I better watch out for ghosts. Say something. And did the restaurant called TND Seafood. Nah, I think it's go down there too, Ken. To find seizures of non-Christian land that encourage the enslavement of native non-Christian people in Africa and the New World. Let's walk. All right, so you had Alfonso IV, and he was linking up with Pope Nick. Now it's another guy. Dozy, what's wrong with you? Dozy. You paint your fingernail black, huh? You one of them people wear all black all the time. Your fingernail black, you got on black makeup. And I had to do it. Second Eldridge. Shout out to Second Eldridge, man. Shout out to the Apocrypha. Yeah, man, in the real way, man. Those are the 10 tribes. Yeah, I'm scared of ghosts. So we about to go on a little missionary. So right here, we got Portuguese Jews actually going into West Africa under the Dumb Diversity. They played a major part in going over to colonize West Africa. Hold on right quick, see. Dozy, hold on. I see a few people. Dozy said you scared of 100 places. It ain't that am I scared of. I'm just not going. If the place is 100, I don't want to be there. I don't understand. That is you are showing European attributes, ma'am. Yeah, you were showing. They said, hey man, there's 2 ghosts in there, and they roam. They walk through the walls. They wake you up out your sleep. They in the yeah, they slamming pots and pans, and you talking about I want to go. Nah, you were showing European attributes, ma'am. Yeah, now they ain't going in there with no ghosts. And I know you gonna have to trick me. Look, while y'all playing that last Mexico trip we was on, hey bro, it was some strong energy going on. I say that because I ain't seen nothing, but it was some strong energy going on around there, bro. Chad, don't laugh, it ain't funny. Portuguese Jews. So they tell us Deuteronomy 28. You know, we're gonna Deuteronomy 28, 1-3, then you go down to 15. If you do not hearken unto my voice, that I, the Lord, go and tell you all these curses will be upon you. We familiar with all that. All right, look, so let's walk. So they take you to the Apocrypha, the second Eldridge, and they tell you this is where the lost 10 tribes went and populated, you know, and this is where they get their 12 tribe choice from. All right, so second Eldridge, there are 10 tribes which are carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king. All right, let's walk. Let's find out. The 12 tribes of Israel. Turn it one time. All right, now, hold up. I got to do something real quick.
You know, they said we're now going to hear from our elder and our teacher. And he's standing up there and he started talking and I can prove it with that book you got right there in your hand.
Brother Red, when you say no, the tribes are scattered, what exactly do you mean, Brother Red? The tribes are scattered. Can you come on the panel and inform us what you meant by the tribes are scattered, Brother Red? Brother Red, what did you mean about the tribes are scattered? Can you come up and help us out with that? The tribes are scattered. What tribes, Brother Red? What tribes are you talking about, fam? The link is in the chat.
Anyway, that was a great experience. I went up there a couple times. One time we were over there and they had the charts up.
Listen.
And they had the charts that said if you're Jamaican, you come from this tribe, and if you're from Barbados, that tribe, and read the book, say, hey, come on, Pop. What is, you know that ain't right? He said, of course, Danny, I know that's not right. He said, but that's the hook. That's how we get them into place, and we wire them up to what's true.
Damn.
Well, you know, years of them, they either died or moved away. The Tanakh school began to teach those things as truth. This is the truth,
Yeah.
Yeah. Brother Red, hit the link and come build with me real quick. I see the brother talking about slavery and other things. Let me see. So in the building. Well, yeah, fam. Okay, he said like scattered any different places. Okay, you lost me. Any different? So you are you telling me to pick a place where there was slavery or migration of black people? Well, the whole world had slavery, the whole world had migrations. So can you do you mind coming up so we can be a little matter of fact about what we're talking about? The link, if you look at the top of the chat, the link is up there. I seen somebody else say something. America copied Dragon say, was it Zionist Jews shipping Sephardics? Well, the Sephardics are the Zionist Jews. Brother Red, we have a rule over here, no banging in the chat. If you get called out to the paint and you don't take your fade, we will block you from the channel. We will block you from the channel, brother. I give you 2 minutes to make your way up here. Then I send the firing squad after you.
That part. All right, let's finish going back in. So right there, hey man, that was so cold. If that wasn't enough for you, let me show you something. I'm gonna show you that tribe, that 12 chart is fake. All right, so let's walk. So we're gonna go through the 12 tribes of Israel. Let's walk. And so we're gonna start over here with Manasseh, with the Cubans, because on the chart they say that the Cubans are Manasseh. All right. So when did Jews get to Cuba? This is very, very simple. Let me tell you, this is missionary work. Okay. In 1493, the Jews got expelled. They got expelled out of this area, out of the Iberian Peninsula. Okay. When they got expelled, these guys, they end up exploding everywhere. All right. Some of the main places that they end up coming to was these places on the 12 tribes chart. Okay. So this is colonization. And let me tell you something. The people that are going there, homie, they are not in bondage. They are actually doing the slavery. They are not enslaved. These Jews that's going there are not enslaved. Deuteronomy 28. They ain't on there. You would be carried out on slave ships and all of that shit there. Then you take them to Exodus 20:2. And that's the Egypt. It's the house of bondage. And all, yeah, we all a little trick bag. They get in their trick bag, you understand me? But when we come over here and we look at your chart, you know, a brother like me, I look at the chart, I say, well, damn, all them, that's all the places that the Jews went and goddamn enslaved the people at. Yeah, I said that, let me prove it. All right, so we're gonna go to Cuba. Jewish history possibly begins in 1492 with the arrival of the second expedition of Christopher Columbus to the Americas. Columbus was accompanied by the voyage interpreter Luis de Torres, who may have been the Jewish converso. Some Jews fleeing Portuguese rule in Brazil in the 17th century settled in Cuba despite the inquisitions of persecutions. Jewish merchants began in Cuba engaged in flourishing international trade. Now, let me show y'all something.
Whoa. Lux, what you doing? What you got going on in the chat? Lux said her Reiki teacher went to go clear ghost out of the auditorium and they raped. So she went in there fucking with them ghosts and they tied up and fucked her. Say. So she went in there fucking with them ghosts. They minding their own business. And they bent her over and spanked her. Wow. Say, in front of 200 people, I'm talking about live ghost porn. Went in there fucking with them. See, that shit must have happened before. She know where to go get the dick. I'm finna go clear them out. They know me. One of them ghosts said, bitch, shut up. Grab her by her hair. Bitch, get on this head. Say the ghost said, bitch, shut up and get on this head.
When Spain comes in, all right,
they end up converting. So you would call them, and this with the Moors
what
too.
You laughing
Please
at,
do
Red?
not let the Moors and the Hebrews out your sight. Them niggas belong together. They are one and the same. Do not let them out your sight. Respectfully, they are one and the same, bro. They both coming out of the same area, right? And they both got put out. Yeah. So let's walk. Now what happened was they had to convert over. So when we hear about Spain and the Spanish, you niggas out here thinking about Ricky Morton and Ricky Ricardo and all this shit. No. What you got to understand is they tell you that Spain was ruled by who? By the Moors. All right? The Spain was ruled by the Moors, and when they got there, the Jews was already over there. All right? And so through history, we would see them teaming up. Now, when they both got put out at the same time, right? Now they converted over to Catholicism. So they'll be known as cryptos, Moriscos, or in Jews, Morenos. You see what I'm saying? So let's walk. All right, Dominican Republic, and they're supposed to be Simeon motherfucking ass, right? All right, Converso merchants in Sephardic origins arrived in southern Hispaniola during the 15th, 16th, and 17th century. Well, damn, I thought you niggas came over here way back in the gap. It's missionary work. Hold on, man. Let me work. Watch me work. Fleeing the outcome of Spanish Inquisition. Over the centuries, many Jews and their descendants assimilated into general population, and some have converted into Catholic religion. Although many other country Jews still remain element of the Sephardic culture of their ancestors. All right, so they say Argentina, man. Let's go over here, man. They got Argentina on the chart. Yeah, man, the history of Jews in Argentina go back to the early 16th century, following the Jewish explosion from Spain. Sephardic Jews fleeing persecution immigrated with explorers and colonists to settle in what is now Argentina. Well, damn, nigga, how are you niggas getting there when y'all get put out? And y'all had a little money, y'all had a little pocket change, you niggas were living good, y'all had skills. That's one thing about them and the Moors. Them niggas had skills, and they had sciences that they can go anywhere on the planet, goddamn. And what Jay-Z say, put me anywhere on God's green, and I'll triple my wealth or some shit like that. Let's walk. So we're gonna come down to Seminole. Why did y'all do that? Who did that? Please show me the nigga who put Seminole Indians was Reuben. Please. I'm talking about you niggas come with a little bit of information, and somebody should have been a brother and said, hey, look out, we're gonna have to get rid of that one. They're gonna get us on that. Now let me walk. Let me work. All right, the Seminoles are Native American people originally from Florida. Today they live in Oklahoma and Florida and comprise 3 federally recognized tribes: the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, the Seminole Tribe of Florida, and Muskogee Tribe of Indians in Florida, as well as independent group. Watch this here though. The trip is the Seminole people emerged and processed as the various Native American groups who settled in Florida in the 18th century. Listen, bro, the Seminoles didn't come into the middle 1800s. It was the first quarter of the 18th century, bro. 1820s, 1818, 1820s, bro. That's when you get some people called Seminole. Seminole is not a bloodline, bro. It was a group of bands of enemy. It was bands of.
Hey, look at this guy right here. David Johnson, the asshole. The fact that you hang around male predominant chats and you have the nerve to have asshole to let everybody know, asshole, you asshole, right? Look at him. Topcatz, what the hell you doing over here? So he used to be at Taz, Nyla, Cynthia G. This when they all used to. And I was a new guy. And this dude right here, he was a fake Hebrew. And he used to come over there and he was just annoying. But a lot of them dudes over there couldn't handle him. I was his kryptonite though. First, you ain't out talking no Texas nigga, bro. You are not out talking a Texas nigga, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. You are not out talking a Texas nigga, fam. Yeah, but I ran him off. I ran him out from over there. He didn't pay $5 to talk to me. Said, get your bitch ass away from me, nigga.
The armies, bro, that was coming together, bro. These ain't no one people. Man, and then they come in 1820. How in the hell is the Seminole a goddamn Israelite and they didn't come into the 1800s? You should have said your Marcy or something. You would have did a little better than that. You would have did a little better. Woo, nigga, get a little bit of information and just go crazy. All right, Mexico. It's called. Turn up one time, goddamn. The history of the Jews in Mexico. Let's see when the Jews got to Mexico, family. The history of Jews in Mexico can be said to have begun in 1519 with the arrival of conversos. Who is conversos? I told y'all these niggas are crypto. And see what they did was when they left out, since they not out, they not banging Hebrew out loud, you understand me? They crypto, they coming under the spies of Spanish. They are Spanish conquistadors now, right? In history, we talking about Spanish conquistadors thinking it was Rick and Morty, and the whole time it was the goddamn Hebrew. Yeah, it was him. Let's walk. Often called Moreno, crypto Jew. He's a crypto, referring to those Jews forcibly converted to Catholicism and that then became subject to the Spanish Inquisition.
Hold on, Chief.
Yo, Topcatz.
Yo, shalom.
Yeah, shalom.
So you are Hebrew?
Yes.
What
as
kind?
As far as the nation, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Cause you know I am go ask. So how you a Hebrew and you don't know what nation you come from?
Because from my research and belief. Say it again. I'm sorry.
No, I said let's start there. How you a Hebrew and you don't know what nation you come from?
Because I believe Hebrews were black people originally. Like, so I'm saying like it's
dark skinned. Are you dark skinned?
Yes, dark skinned with afro.
Oh, so you the big black dude that was in the chat?
Oh no, that's not me.
So you ain't Afro, man?
Nah.
All right. Where you from?
From Florida.
Florida. What part of? Oh yeah, you a black.
Yeah, from Florida, but I was raised in Georgia.
Yeah, you a black ass nigga then. Where you in the country?
Oh no,
Florida got a different color black. Yeah, California got some of the blackest niggas in the world though. Some of the blackest niggas in the world come out of California, out the West Coast. But Florida, I mean, nobody is a match for y'all when it come to black ass niggas.
Yeah, it's different colors, especially because the sun and all that. You know, UV rays.
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do. I'm from Texas, so that ain't got nothing. I ain't no black ass nigga, and they get over 100 out here. So nah, don't. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to thus says the Lord. So, yeah. How long you been in the truth?
Probably about 3 years. I used to be Christian, and then I converted to.
So you was a Christian 3 years ago?
Yes.
How old you would have been?
So right now I'm 23, and during that time I was 20.
Okay. So what made you leave the church and go to a male dominant group? What made you want to be around so many men?
Well, I have a different belief in Hebrew Israelites and stuff like that. Like I don't believe in what they believe. I only believe there's only one creator, if that makes sense.
So yeah, okay. Nah, I it makes sense. And you think it's God? You think it's a man?
No, I don't think God is a man. I think he's a spirit that control. That's the rule of everybody.
But don't y'all be saying God be talking to y'all?
Well, he's within us, if that makes sense.
A spirit talks to y'all. A spirit can talk. A spirit where gone, a see-through gone.
Oh, not necessarily a spirit that talks to you, but a spirit that's within your consciousness from every decision that you're gonna make, which is either good or bad.
So is this a masculine spirit or is it a feminine spirit?
Oh no, it's a masculine spirit.
Oh, it's a masculine. So you want a masculine man in your head all day, walking around with you, making decisions? Sound like a pimp.
No, I mean I'm saying I want a spirit that leads me to becoming a righteous person and doing the right thing.
Get a woman. Are you married?
Oh, I'm not married.
You in a relationship?
Nah, not right now. I was 3 years ago.
That's why you want a man, a masculine man at that, with a 6-pack. A nigga who work out every day, high testosterone, and you want him to guide you. And what else you say? You want him to direct you through life. Man, go get you a good woman. See, your ass should have stayed in church. Yeah, you could have stayed in church. They do arranged marriages in the church.
Well, I don't really believe in what the church says because
man, you shouldn't listen. The Bible is the Bible. What do the church teach out of the Bible, right?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying the church teaches that somebody died for you, and that because they died for you, you can do wrong and just get away from it. But I believe.
Let me ask you this question: do you think everybody in the church do wrong? You went to church because of your grandparents and parents, right?
Yeah.
So do they do wrong? And just ask for forgiveness, or are they God-fearing people?
I would say they have done bad decisions through their life, but I don't think they aim or try to do wrong, if that makes sense.
Well, then nobody's perfect. So so how can you judge them for that?
Well, I'm not judging for that. I'm just saying that
have you ever done any wrong?
Yes, I have. So
you don't even qualify to be that good Christian that you got in your head. Hebrew Israelites, you don't think they doing wrong? First off, they violating the dietary law. That's for one. They violating the dietary law. Them big old niggas eat everything under the sun. Hebrew Israelite, all them niggas, and God gave them a diet to follow. And these big old niggas, they don't, they looking for a reason to throw a cookout. Thus says the Lord. Lord ain't got nothing to do with it. All them niggas got high blood pressure. Big old niggas. So what you think about now that the Hebrews are changing the doctrine and they're allowing women to have a little more say-so in the diet, to be visible? Let me say that.
She said they allow them to have more
to be more visible now. Not so much speech, but to be more visual, right?
Like express themselves provocatively, or
no. Meaning like, they're showing that, because before Hebrews, you just see males. It's just all male dominant. And now they have the women there, and a lot of them getting into polygamy now. I seen one fat Hebrew, that nigga had 3 fat wives. I said, this nigga he didn't find his calling. Let me ask you this here. Did you know the Hebrew Israelite movement was started by white folks?
I believe based off what their God and belief is, yes. But what I believe in through the Bible, which is the creator named Haya, H1961 translation, that he is the God you're supposed to serve and follow. And I forgot which part you had said. You had said the women visible part.
Right.
You were saying that they are fat and have 3 wives. Well, according to the Old Testament, polygamy only happened when let's say you have a sister let's say you have a brother who got married and somehow he got widowed. I mean, the wife got widowed, and your sister-in-law, didn't have a husband. According to the scriptures, because you guys had an agreement before you got married and knew each other since the beginning of the marriage before he died or got widowed, you were allowed to decide if she could become under of y'all marriage or allow her to go marry someone else, if that makes sense.
I say this, that actually happened in my family. So my 5th great grandpa, he married my grandma. She died, and he married her sister. She took care of the kids, and like as soon as they moved to Texas, she died. They came from South Carolina, and he married her sister. On their tombstone, they had the Star of David. Yeah.
Right. So basically, like what they're teaching, that's not what the Bible actually says in the Old Testament. Their doctrine is towards more New Testament, basically based off what man believes and stuff like that.
Well, they all men. A man wrote it to control other men. I mean, it's so obvious. Did you know that King James? So you brought up the slaves. Anywhere where black slaves were.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you read out the King James?
Yes, and I also read out other translations too.
All right. Well, what did the first slaves come to in America? How the story go? What the story say they came to?
You talking about history or the other Bible?
History.
Okay, the Bible history. Okay. From what I know, the first slaves that were sent to America, you're referring to the United States, right?
Right.
From what I've know,
13 colonies. Let me say that.
13 colonies. Okay. Yeah, the first state that I've heard, I believe it was the South Carolina or Virginia.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Do you know the settlement? The name of the settlement?
I don't. Yeah, I don't remember.
Jamestown, Virginia.
Jamestown, yeah, Jamestown, Virginia.
Okay, you know Jamestown, Virginia is named after King James of the Bible. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that part.
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
His name is James Stewart the First. Jamestown is named after him. Why? Because he the nigga that's running this slave trade. He had a grandson named Charles II. Charleston, South Carolina is named after his grandson, who owned the Royal African Company. That's how it worked. So you don't want to be a part of no slavery, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, well, King James was fucking around.
Especially next generation too. I don't want them to be slaves either.
Yeah, well, that's what you that's what you got going on. That's what's on your plate. Hold on, let me do this.
Yeah.
What Hebrews out there you watch? Who's some people you be checking out?
I be checking out. You ever heard of 432 con drop radio?
Yeah, I never seen none of the material, but I'm familiar.
Yeah, check out him, and I check out what's his name? I don't check IUIC anymore because they be calling Hispanics and Latinos Hebrews, and I don't believe they are. I believe any person that grows an afro is part of the Hebrew branch, if that makes sense. And that's why I was trying to explain that
Hebrews edge ups be in the back of their head. The real Hebrews, yeah, they edge up is in the back of their head. Yeah, real Hebrews are from Europe. Do you have any African ancestry?
Oh no, I don't. Well, I believe Africans are Europeans, but I do have American and European ancestry.
Wait, when you say Africans are European,
yeah,
black Europeans or white Europeans?
Black Europeans.
Oh, okay.
Like specifically West Africa and places like South Africa. That's why you have people in South Africa with British surnames like Williams and Johnson and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, the Germans took it over there. The Dutch took it over there. Same Dutch that was in New York first. Same Dutch that King James' grandson and them got New York from 1664. Without a shot being fired. Why? Because they was family. I want to show you something.
Yeah.
So this is a debate that I had. You ever heard of Gorilla Hebrew?
No, I never heard of him.
All right, because you ain't really watched. All you want to do is read the Bible. You eating it.
Oh, your mic. unless it's going out.
Who this guy is? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. And why you a black ass nigga and your name Red?
I just don't want to show my identity, if that makes sense. Because I don't usually like being on the internet. I'm not an internet person.
Sound
like,
so
a
you
viewer.
ain't no gamer. You sound like a gamer.
Oh no, I do a lot of computers and stuff like that. I do games sometimes though.
All right. And last time you had some pussy. Just for the record.
Yeah, probably about.
It's been a while.
Yeah, probably my last relationship about 3 years ago. That makes sense. But if we're talking about, like without relationship, probably about a year ago.
Wow. How you managed it? I bet you strong or something, bitch, boy. You need to do tissue.
Yeah, I just trying to make sure, I don't make no mistakes. Like part of my belief, I just want to wait till, marriage and not make any mistakes, if that makes sense. But everybody has their own, personal belief. And
you got some marriage, right?
We'll say it again.
Where you want to go on your honeymoon? Where you want to go on your honeymoon to?
Probably like the Caribbean. That'd be a nice place. Or shoot, it could be Florida. I mean, different parts of Florida or California.
Why would you from Florida? Why would you go back?
Well, I was raised in Georgia, but I was born in Florida, if that makes sense.
Right. Now, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why would you want to go back? Now the Bahamas and all that, that's still down the street. But that's nice out there. The people from Florida went to the Bahamas. The people from Florida ran the Bahamas. Yeah, that's a fact. People who they call Seminole Indians, when they was fighting the wars, they went back to Cuba or they went back to the Bahamas. You know what I'm saying? They went to the Bahamas. They had a study that came out, and they were saying majority of those people in the Bahamas actually derived from Seminole Indians. Yeah.
So, some people say that the Arawak or the Taino were in the Caribbean, so it wasn't really them; it was Seminoles.
Yeah. Well, you had Taínos and all of them out there, but the people who they call the Seminole Indians, they were just amalgamation of confederacy of different tribes who banded together to fight out U.S. expansion in the South. When they came into Georgia, came into northern Florida, the Seminole were just the people who fought them out. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of Central and South Georgia. Yeah. All right. So check it out. Have you ever heard of General Yohana?
Thanks for information. What were you saying?
Hey, shout out to Al for the $100 in the cash app, man. Y'all make sure y'all on that like button. Make sure y'all support the show. All right. Have you ever heard of General Yohana?
No, I never heard of that.
You never heard of ISUPK?
Yes, I heard of IUPK. Yeah.
Well, ISUPK General Yohana, he's the leader of ISUPK.
Okay.
All right, now let's walk. Check it out. Let's go. So the question is, are American Indians Hebrew Israelites? And we can't curse on here, so I'm gonna say H now. And they know they not. So since they want to lie, let's come out here and tell you who they really are. Let's work. Now the tribe is fake. They all know it's fake. They say the OG lied and he's a hater. Well then, let's see my favorite Hebrew guy to say.
Bivens was over the school. Ariel was one of the ones coming up in the school. When he got the vision, of course he brought it to Bivens. Bivens knew the vision was right, And of course, being the head of the school, Bivens brought it out to everybody.
Just now, when he's saying he knew the vision was right, so a brother had a health injury, so he outside the other night, me in the pot, and the brother came up there and told him he's 500 and old, and he seen Jesus, and hey, I mean, Paul met him on the road to Damascus. So this brother, he really like came to his house and told him the 12 tribes of Israel, right on. So that's the vision that he's talking about.
That's who the Lord decided to give it to. That's right. And he got it, and he passed it on. And I remember, let me tell you something else that was heavy. Because this is what y'all don't know.
This is what y'all don't know.
When I was there, and I'm talking to Ariel about it, Ariel said to me, personally, he said, Johanna, but you know what's the amazing part about it? I said, what, Ariel? He said, when I got the vision, we knew nothing about archaeology and history.
Listen. So he freestyled it, and now they making it all up as they go.
Israelite School, UBK, didn't heavily go into archaeology until Yeshaya started going heavy. We had some artifacts about Israel being in Egypt, Israel being black, but we hadn't touched the Middle East.
Or America. So this is brand new talk. And according to Garfield, it's only coming from white Hebrew Israelites. Let Garfield tell it, right? I don't get down like that. But Garfield passing notes saying all white Hebrew Israelites are now pushing this certain doctrine.
We hadn't touched not the Middle East. We hadn't touched the medieval times. We were still studying and developing those things during them times.
In the 80s.
Back in the 80s. Once again, I was there. You ain't got the one. I'm there in the room. And they wrote it down. It was strange to me. He said, this was strange to me that the Lord showing me these are the 12 tribes. Because we had no real connection to them. He said, and I started to study it, and what was even heavier was history, Russian icons. But meaning, he didn't have any proof that this was true.
No proof. So what is Guerrilla Hebrew doing here today? Are the Israelites and Indians the same age now?
You know, it was true, and they just, Bivens and them went on the faith that they knew that this young brother was sincere with the truth. And so they went on, they said, okay, the Lord showed it to you, we're going to run with it.
And now we got Guerrilla Hebrew after a World Star hip-hop video. Let's walk.
We're running with synagogue.
Let's tell what...
Man, shout out to Guerrilla Hebrew. But I fuck with good.
Yeah, so...
We fighting, so, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, it's all, everything goes. So
what
you saying?
Yeah, but to respond to him saying that he met Jesus and stuff like that, like I said, Jesus is not the true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the New Testament. That's based off Christianity.
Messianic.
Yeah. And like I was saying that I was trying to explain that like you ever heard of Shem, right?
Right.
One of the sons of Noah. So Shem, created Abraham, or not Shem, but it went down to Abraham and then Isaac and Jacob. And Jacob had a twin brother named Esau. What they try to preach is that Esau was white, but Esau was also black, if that makes sense. So I remember some of your other streams, you would say, "Oh, that a lot of us blacks, we're not the same." Like, you say you're not hairy, or this person not hairy, and some of y'all hairy. Part of that is Esau, because a lot of us come from Esau, which was twin brother of Jacob, and then you had another branch.
What Esau buried at?
You said where Esau buried at?
Yes, sir.
I would believe in Europe. Right, somewhere in Asia or Europe.
What part?
I would say Rome, like somewhere in Rome or Greece, like Italy or Greece.
Okay. Let me ask you this here.
Yeah.
Was Jesus a real person? Did Jesus actually live and walk the earth?
No, that's not a real person.
Why you say that?
because we don't have any DNA evidence of
Hey,
Jesus.
we started doing DNA tests.
You said, when do we start doing DNA tests?
Hebrews don't deal with DNA.
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, one, the doctrine doesn't make sense that somebody died, for your sins or what you've done wrong. In this world, you have to get punished for everything you do or treat people. So it would not make any sense of someone coming out the sky when you've done wrong. Like if I ever stole from you, right? I would expect you, if you could find me, to come, punish me or get me back or get back what was yours. Nobody's gonna come out the sky and save me from that sin, if that makes sense.
Did you get whoopings growing up?
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay, let me ask you this here. So what was Jesus then? Was it just like a metaphor?
Yeah, so Jesus was made up when Esau defeated and took over and enslaved the Israelites. Because remember, Esau is the twin brother of Jacob. They both basically look the same. It's just one is hairy and one is smooth. Both are black though.
One of them smooth black.
Yeah, like if you look at your arm, it's like my arm, your arm, it's not hairy. There's some blacks in this chat and it's okay, or even that you in America. Yeah.
So the ones who are hairy are Esau, and the ones who are not are Jacob.
According to the scripture, through the forearm, yes. Now we're talking about the chest or anywhere else that's irrelevant. But Jacob was originally smooth, like I guess through the body and arm. It's just when Jacob mixes. Well, Esau was hairy through the arm and body, but when Jacob mixes with Esau through the seed, that's when Jacob starts becoming hairy, but it won't become hairy to the forearm because you're going through that seed, if that makes sense. So if Esau mixes with Jacob, Esau could end up getting a smooth back, smooth, chest and all that. But the forearm, you're still going to see those dark hairs there or terminal hairs there, if that makes sense.
Mic check.
So I'm saying, right, that
Waterhawk 305 say like a baby ass smooth.
Well, we have a thing called vellus hairs and terminal hairs. Vellus hairs you can't really see unless you're going light, and those are like the hairs that usually don't grow at all. They're like really, really small fuzzy hairs you don't see. Then you have the terminal hairs, which are black, like on your eyebrow and your stubble when you shave, or your hair on top of your head. But some of us don't have none at all on our arm, if that makes sense.
Well, when you gotta get older, you 23, you still young. Yeah. You gotta get older. Then you gonna have that shit growing out you. Let me say this here. So you say Jesus is simply just a metaphor, right?
Enslave, take away Jacob's identity, because according to the real scriptures, the Old Testament and other lost books, like Book of Enoch, Book of Jashir, it's a lot of other stuff I think you've heard of. The son of God was Adam, and then it got passed down to different people. And the last one, according to the scriptures, was Jacob, because he was the last one that had, he was the one that was following the Most High and the one that had the good DNA, if that makes sense. Because a lot of people, they'll try to say that Esau gave away his birthright. But when Isaac was asleep, the story when he said that Esau gave away his birthright for porridge, and Rebecca made Jacob put on goat skin so he could get the blessing when Isaac was about to I think die, and he had to touch him. So why wouldn't Isaac know the voice of Jacob and Esau, if that makes sense? So what I'm saying is, and what other people believe, we believe that Isaac already knew that it was Jacob and not Esau.
All right, Mike, check.
Uh-oh.
Check.
You hear me, Topcatz?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Mike, check. Mike, check. You can hear me? All right. Hey, y'all, make
Yes,
sure
sir.
y'all keep the like button. Get on that like button, fam. Get the likes up for me. Hey, can you see my
Right.
screen?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know this guy?
That's oh man, yeah, I think I know it's part of, is it a Roman statue or
That Jesus, ain't it? This in America. Nah, this in America.
what is America? Okay. Oh, I
Yeah,
see
this
it now. Yes, it's that Cristo Negro of San Roman.
Yeah, this in America right here. This is in my book, America Bloodlines of the Gods and Civilization. Now, what if I was to tell you that Jesus actually was a real person? And the people that are teaching you have been they're really colonizing you to worship them. They really colonizing you to worship them and the doctrine that they pushing. The fact that they don't know that Jesus was actually a real person says a lot. Come on, fam. We ought to be at 300 likes, man. Y'all out there, y'all tripping, fam. Hey, we gonna do 3 platinum packs today for $275. $275 in the cash app. We doing 3 platinum packs. We ain't done it in a while. We doing 3. 3 people can get one today. $275. Send your profile name in the cash app. All right, so let's go up. All right, you see this person right here?
Yeah.
Her name is Sarah. Her name is Sarah. Can you read this for me?
Yeah, I got you. Jesus Christ, Mary, Magdalene, Sarah, and what is it? Callie, also known as Saint Sarah, is one of the patronesses of Christianity and identified as the servant of one of the 3 Marys,
Do you
probably
know
Mary
the 3
or
Marys?
Magdalene. Go ahead.
Are you familiar with the story of the 3 Marys?
Not 100%.
Okay, it's European history. In South France, as a story about these 3 women coming, and this lady gonna help them like an angel.
Like
And
a fallen angel, yeah.
yeah, that place gonna be venerated to this sister right here, Sarah. All right, let me come up some. Right here is Saint Anne. You ever heard of Saint Anne?
I've heard of Saint Anne, but I've never seen the painting of Saint Anne.
Saint Anne is the mother of Mary Magdalene. Hold on, let me get out of here. Let me pull something up. I want to say Bloodlines of the God 4. Gotta be Bloodlines 4. Okay, hold up. Here you go. Yeah, so what boom, 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 boom. Shit, motherfucker might not be for. Is it 5? Hold on, let me go to 5. I don't see it in here. 5 is crazy long, man. 5 is 700 slides. 700 slides, man. All right, let's get out of there. We go to 3. Part 6 gonna be even more crazy. Okay, let's get out of there. Goddamn, where is it? 2. Bloodlines of the God 2. All right, it's cool, man. I can't even find fam. Hold on, let me look on my channel. Yeah, so this Jesus guy is said to have actual children. He had children with Mary Magdalene. It's all through Europe, especially in France, southern France to be exact. In southern France, they are said to know. Okay, it's part 2 then.
Well, I just want to mention this right quick, but now it doesn't state this through scripture, but if you read the book of Jashir in some parts of the Old Testament, it relates to a lot of cities in Europe today. But Edom was the main ruler of Europe. So like a lot of this Jesus stuff wasn't necessarily created by Jacob. It was more of by Edom. Jacob just accepted it in order to survive and stay alive, if that makes sense. And the ones that didn't want to accept, they died. So what I believe in, the ones that didn't want to go by Christ, they wanted to go by the Creator, they slaughtered them and then abducted their children and forced them into the new, belief, which was Christ, if that makes sense.
Nah, Raz, you good. Even if 3 of them get it, you ran up, so you can do that. You can do that price that I just said. Make sure I take care of you on that. All right, so check this out, little homie.
Yeah.
When we get to them stained glass windows we was just reading about, let's walk.
We'll describe in a second. And they have some considerable importance in the present day craft of Freemasonry. Over the portal of the initiates, there is a most beautiful rose window, which I haven't got a picture to show you, my apologies. But underneath it are 5 lances. That's very difficult to see in this light. But on the far side is our old friend Melchizedek again. Next to him is David. In the middle is a female figure, I leave to last. Then we have Solomon, and then we have Aaron. All spiritual initiates, all spiritual teachers. The figure in the middle is labeled St. Anne, who, according to church tradition, was Jesus' grandmother, the mother of his mother Mary. There are a couple of problems with this one. He's black.
He said there's a couple of problems with this one. She's black. Now, if you're keeping up, in the stained glass window, they have Jesus' grandmother, Jesus, grandmother-in-law.
She also has a very distinctive and very specific.
Nah, hold on. Wind there, because somebody else just came in. I don't know if you heard that. Bars. Somebody said bars. I'm gonna go through there and look today, man. I'm gonna put some upgrades on there. I got some shit in the back, the Gullah Geechee build, all that shit there. We're gonna put that on the platinum. So I soup it up. We didn't racked up a few joints. We'll put it on the 4s. At least all the way up to 3, huh? I can't remember. I'll check on it today. listen, everybody that we have went through was like Naomi say, black. You hear me? So yeah, this is a melanated story. These systems, this bloodline of the gods is said to come through the melanated woman. Freeman say Jesus is Horus. Nah, that's comedic science. Them Kemites don't want no problem with me. Nah, Jesus not Horus. Horus a bird. Jesus was slanging dick. Jesus got kids. Horus was a damn bird. And it was passed down through a melanated family. Brings us up to Black European history, origins of it, early Black European history. Queen Scotia said to come from Egypt, coming into Europe. So they're saying into France and creating this European nation. Let's walk. But the problem is,
I've got a problem with this one. He's black. And he also has a very distinctive and very specific halo, which I'd never noticed. And I was leading a crowd of priests through Chartres Cathedral, and I said, why is St. Anne not the
Camille, what up, though?
Now, the Magdalene, according to tradition, was the daughter of John the Baptist, who was black.
Do they teach y'all that over there in the camp you in?
Oh no, they didn't teach it. Well, I mean, I'm not in the camp. I'm part of a YouTube group, and I watch other YouTubers, but mainly I watch this YouTuber who shows us his research through the Bible and history. But nah, he didn't preach none of that.
You ought to let me whoop him. Yeah, you ought to bring him over here, tell him you got somebody he can debate. Yeah, you ought to say, I'm a student of you. I want to see if this shit you talking about is true. I got this guy. I want you to fight. I want to see if your information stand up. What you think about that?
Well, he and we don't believe that Jesus was black. We don't even believe that Jesus exists. If that makes sense.
Y'all just believing.
No, we believe in another God that's the God of the whole universe, like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, within the spirit, and judges everything on the earth, humans, animals, everything. Even I was gonna tell you, some of the American Indian tribes, like the Cherokee, they believed in a monotheistic God and practice what's the word? Animism. You ever heard of animism?
I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna help you out on that.
Okay.
Yeah, cause see, I'm the American Indian who you can't tell it to. I'm the one who killed off the Hebrew American Indians. In my rookie year, my first war was against the Hebrew Indians. Guess what? We ain't got none today. There are no Hebrew Indians today. I took care of it. Let me show you something. Show you this shit. Here go. Wait, let me do it off YouTube. I don't want to do it off that. Keep my volume up. All right, we're gonna go to Bloodline 5 for this one. Boom, boom, boom. Get over here. Man, I got 600 slides in this motherfucker. This here was. Let's start here. Now, Buck, no, he went to this school, Connecticut. All right. Now that he's gonna come from the family of the Treaty Party, right?
Major Reed, his son John, nephews Eliza Boudinot, Stan Way, to organize themselves into a treaty party. They're gonna treaty of New Echota and cede the land. They come from a slave-owning family. Elijah was murdered for his role in the treaty. He was executed gangland style, mafia style in Oklahoma. While Wadey will go on to be the last Confederate general to surrender. He was a mixed race. Now you got Sequoia, who they say the Sillaberry come from, right?
Now, this guy is who they say the Sillaberry come from. Now, first off, I want to say this here: the Cherokee government was created in 1794, right alongside with the United States. When they got their government, the Cherokee came right behind them. It's the same people. Now, let me help you out on this. Why did we hear a lot of the Hebrew and Cherokee talk? Well, this guy who I just showed up there, he wrote a book called A Store in the West, where he said that the lost 10 tribes came here to America, right? Well, where did he get the idea from? He was 16 years old when he wrote this book. Well, he went to a foreign school, a school for foreign kids in Connecticut. Well, Connecticut was settled by Puritans. These people who came there and said that they were looking for they were building New Jerusalem, a city on the hill. They also told the Indians there about the Hebrew Israelites, which the Indians said, nah, we ain't never heard of that nigga, fam. All right, so we're going to speed it up into today's time. What happened? Well, this guy right here, Sequoia, who's going to be said to created the Cherokee language, syllabary, whatever. Let's walk. According to John Rex, Dragon Canoe descendant, anybody looking for evidence of Jews among the Cherokee need to look no further than Sequoia. Okay, Dragon Canoe, kinfolk said that. Nigga, if you're looking for a Jew, look no further than Sequoia. So the Jews came and took over the tribes. Let's walk. Oh, see, that's what they ain't tell you. Jews came and infiltrated and took over these tribes. Hold on, we're gonna get a little deeper. We got something to talk about. We almost done. Traditionally, the name in English George was George Gist because his father, Nathaniel Gist, and grandfather, Christopher Gist, personal mentor to George Washington. George Washington, big homie. One course of those do not want us to believe Sequoia's father was Nathan Gist. Sequoia had any Jewish ancestry, but we will not argue with them beyond comment. All right, it's documented George Washington land agent, spy, military guy, relative to Virginia. Samuel Gist was a prominent partner of the first U.S. president and the Dismal Swamp Company. Samuel Gist helped start shipping insurance in London, race horses, the surname Turkey, variant in Spain, Portugal, Italy, Ukraine, Poland, Lowlands, British Isles, and go back to medieval Khazar nobles who embraced Judaism. So right here, we're gonna meet George Washington, big homie. Okay, we got Mordecai Gist. He was born Thomas Gist. No, Washington. He was the great grandson of Christopher Gist, the famous colonial explorer and scout who joined forces with Colonel George Washington. At 21, Gist was credited by saving Washington twice. All right. Now this family is very, very powerful. How do we know that? He received a mercantile education. Revolution commenced. He later became a member of Lord's. All right. So let me come up. Now, so Chris Gist gonna be his daddy. Really contact with Cherokee Indians, probably made order the trade refuge. Chris Gist was favorable of Old Tassel, Doublehead, established to live on the Cherokee land. Now these big homies to Dragon Canoe. That's why his people them saying them niggas over there Jews, because Dragon Canoe, Doublehead and them, they wasn't Jews. They was real Cherokee by blood though. Sequoia and them are implants
3 sons married American Indian women. Now, when we come over here, the family trees of Turks, migration, marriage, naming patterns of Melungeon. We find that in the 1600s, learned that Sephardic Jews and Moors among Spanish colonies, being aware of traveling routes and geological features of Indian settlements in the area now encompassing Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, and Eastern Tennessee.
So right here, the Jews and the Moors, y'all see the sign, y'all see the thumbnail up there. So the Jews and the Moors, they were aware of these travel routes, right? And on Indian settlements in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Eastern Tennessee. So they're aware of this. So this is where they're gonna come.
All right. So we find out that while others fled to England, Holland, and France to escape Inquisition during 1492, after spending 150 years, these sanctions, the Iberian refugees immigrated to where? American shores along Maryland, Virginia, South Carolina, forming a family kin group, migrated Iberian settlers to Western North Carolina, Western Virginia, South Carolina, Eastern Tennessee. We can now even see the earliest Appalachian settlers such as Jacob Castle, Christopher Moorish extraction. So
these niggas the first, bro. And
these is
Moorish
name Jews coming here. A large military marquee with servants, 30 or 40 about the fire. He was a large man of dark complexion, and I think near 6 feet high. So we know these was niggas that did it too. Black, Jewish, Moorish niggas that took over the tribe. Now,
so that's where you get your Hebrew connection with Cherokees, because them niggas were Khazarian Hebrews. They were Khazars.
You were saying the Europeans that you saying Europeans that took over those Indians were the Khazar Hebrews.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a fact. They were Jews, came from the Iberian Peninsula, them and Moors. Yeah, that's what happened. So they went the Cherokee are not historically Hebrews, as we see with Doublehead them. Doublehead them are the real Cherokees. These guys, Gist them and these were Hebrews and Moors coming out of Kentucky, East Tennessee. Yeah.
You saying not just them being Hebrews, but the language, not culture, not necessarily culture, but like a lot of culture and beliefs they say that the Cherokee do today were all created by Europeans?
Yes, brother. That's what I just showed you. The not the real see, look, all of that is recent. That's 1800s. As of the 1800s, you have people that's running the show who are Hebrews and Moors coming from the Iberian Peninsula in 1510. Yes, settling Florida, Georgia, Virginia, South Carolina, Eastern Tennessee, and Kentucky. Yes, sir.
And when you're saying Hebrews, you're saying people that believe in,
No, I'm saying actually bloodline. These people ain't believing nothing. Yeah, they got the blood. This shit that y'all niggas doing today, y'all are believers. Y'all on some Christian shit. Christian mean to believe. No bloodline ties to it at all. These people actually come from these bloodlines, these family lines, these names. Something we'll never hear the Hebrews say. What people, who do you come from? Because they'll say, when we go in the Bible, they are going off genealogy. Who begot who came from who? Genesis 10, Matthew 1, they're speaking genealogy. So the fact that Hebrews today are not even teaching people to look into their genealogy, you know what I mean? That says a lot, you know, because they just want you to believe. They not really trying to tell you who you connect to, because I mean, then they'll be out of business, because most people who say they're Hebrew Israelites have absolutely no bloodline ties to Hebrew Israelites.
Well, I believe that
see, you believe. You believe.
Yeah, people can, yeah.
Believe.
Well, I would say not believe, but I know for a fact that Israelites were Afro people.
They from Africa?
Well, what I mean by Afro people, I'm talking about people that grow Afro on their heads, like, you know, Afro hair.
Who said that? What did you? Can you find me a picture of a Hebrew Israelite?
Yeah,
that had Afro.
Yeah, I can find. Yeah.
What were they from? They're not from America. Only people
They're
outside of America don't grow. Unless you go into the Pacific Islanders, people outside of America don't grow Afros. People out of Europe don't. You told me Hebrews.
Well, I'm saying those people that sorry to interrupt you, but those people that did grow Afro hair, they're not in Europe right now.
Where would they be from then? Because Europeans, black Europeans don't grow Afros. Africans don't grow Afros. They can't. This is genetically impossible.
You said black Europeans?
Black Europeans don't grow Afros. They can't. They lose their hair by the time they 23, 24. They shit starting to fall out and push back. Them niggas bald by the age of 26. Europeans. Africans got the George Jefferson. They shit push back.
Yeah.
With the bald spot. It is impossible for them to grow an afro. So where would Hebrew Israelites be from originally? Where would their origins be from? What country?
It would be, I would say, Asia. That's not a country. My bad. That's a continent. But
so y'all Asians. Y'all ain't none of you niggas got no Chinese eyes or nothing.
Well,
y'all are the Asians.
Not necessarily the race, but I'm talking about, you know, the continent of where the DNA was first found generations ago, like a long time ago. If that makes sense. So, like I'm saying, like,
where can we get this information? Where can we find it? Can I Google this?
Yeah. And I was gonna tell you, like, one other person, the main person I listen to is a YouTuber named, I don't know if you ever heard of him, Lex Will.
See, that's why you, man, all of them dudes are played out. Those dudes are extinct. Yeah, them niggas there, but that was before COVID era. Yeah, you going way back. You pulling niggas out the dead. You listen to the goddamn corpse. So
I was gonna try to find. Go ahead.
Stated.
Oh, your mic went up.
My bad. Yeah, I say you should have stayed in church. These YouTubers, you know, this is not what's up. You listening to them YouTube, this ain't what's not helping.
Well, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something about the go ahead.
Yo, Lex Will, that's like listening to a white preacher. Did you go to a black church in Georgia?
Yeah, I went to a black church.
So is Lex Will your first white pastor?
Oh no, I wouldn't call him a pastor. I call him someone who preaches the truth through history and through the Bible,
So you
and
listen
not
to white men who preach the Bible. You out here taking advice from white folks who preach the Bible.
Well, he's not white. He's an Afro.
What is it?
Afro person.
No, stop it. Look. You think that nigga don't need no sunscreen to go outside, man?
Well, I mean, if you do the research, you can actually build more melanin over time. You ever heard of Dr. Inky, right?
Another nigga who's
he had made some
How
lectures.
you find all the wrong people to listen to, bro?
Well, I mean, I actually do the research, and and what they say, they're showing evidence and
that
proof
means
what they're saying.
Information ain't good, bro. Shouldn't fall off in this.
Well, I mean, that's why I was saying.
Information is not good. Inky ain't been shit since Polite. That's a fact. That nigga got more grades in his head than anybody. How in the hell you gonna believe this nigga know anything about what he talking about? Nigga, you has all them goddamn grades in your head, nigga. How you got more grades than granddaddy? I bet your granddaddy ain't got more gray hair than that nigga Inky. He ain't that damn old. A nigga in his 40s. Have you ever done your genealogy, Brother Red?
Yeah.
So you have done your genealogy. How far have you went back?
I've only went back to 1825.
And who was it?
It was you talking about the birthplace?
I'm listening.
You talking about the birthplace or the person?
I'm just saying what person, what individual? Yeah, what individual did you find?
Manuel Johnson. So not Emmanuel, but just Manuel. And then Johnson.
Where he from? Florida?
He's from
Florida,
South Carolina.
Right?
No, was born in Florida, but the genealogy went back to South Carolina.
And what did he end up going? Where he end up moving to? Did he go to Louisiana?
No, he moved to North Carolina and then Florida through the next generations. That makes sense.
All right, and so did he have a mama? Did he have some kids?
Yeah, he had about 7 children.
Where's mama from?
I think South Carolina as well.
So was they Hebrews?
Oh no, I didn't say Hebrew on the genealogy.
Have you found anyone in your genealogy that was a Hebrew?
I haven't found none.
Okay, so if you come from them, you can only be what they were. So where did you get the Hebrew part from?
I got it from
YouTube.
Well, through my research of I haven't got it from any
So what your parents think about this transformation you made? Are your parents Hebrew Israelites by chance?
They would be considered Hebrew.
No. What do they recognize being a Hebrew, or their family never told them about Hebrew?
Well, no, they only recognize themselves as being black.
Okay. Have your family ever told you had Indian heritage, any Indian grandparents?
Yes.
On which side?
On my mom's and dad's side.
So your mom and daddy told you that?
Yeah.
How did that conversation go? You don't mind me asking?
So they don't really get into the Indian heritage as much because they believe that because of what we, were told in school that we were slaves, that it's impossible for us to, be Indian or be the Indians if, black people, majority of black people were slaves, since they were taught that in school, if that makes sense.
Okay, you went to school, right?
Yeah.
And they did they teach you was a slave?
Yeah.
Stop it, bro. You in Florida school district. I'm from Texas. Them two school districts, they
Well, I
don't
was
play
raised
that.
in Georgia.
They don't play that, bro. They not putting that shit in no book for nobody to read when that shit is totally false. They don't get down like that, bro. And you young, they damn sure ain't teaching out no curriculums that niggas are slaves, bro. Nah, man, ain't nobody never taught you that in school, bro. Now, if you talking about them niggas that grew up in the 70s and 80s and all that, then then you might got action. But nigga, you went to school in the 2000s, in the 21st century. Man, ain't nobody never now. So okay, so check it out. So your parents, they said that their parents were Indians, or who was it? Their grandparents?
No, they said that grandparents had Indian mixture, Blackfoot and Cherokee.
Okay, then they gave you a tribe, 2 tribes, and so did they read that in the book, or did they family tell them that?
Well, their family told them that.
Oh, so
yeah.
So, and then later on, they said that their family was lying.
No, well, they didn't really. So because they, I guess love their blackness, or, hear about slavery in America, and they say that because you look black, even if you have, 10% or 20%, that you're. So they believe that the black DNA is, because of what happened to slavery, matters more than the Indian part, because they believe the Indians are the straight haired Hispanic, Latino looking people. If that makes sense.
Okay, let me ask you this here. Yeah. Where was they grandparents from? What was your parents' grandparents from?
South Carolina and Alabama.
Oh, 2 of the blackest goddamn states here in the States. So let me ask you this here. When you went to school, did you ever go to school with any straight hair Indians?
Just straight hair Native Americans?
Yeah. Have you ever went to school with any of those people?
Oh no, I've never seen
never seen one in your life, huh? Your
Yeah.
23 years of existence, have you?
Oh no.
Okay, so why would we believe that these are the people of South Carolina? Why would we believe that? I'm talking about black ass South Carolina. These niggas don't even know how to talk right. Why would we believe that these are the people? We were just saying how black niggas is in Florida. How, and you were born in Florida, how is it possible that these folks are in Florida, in South Carolina, damn sure ain't in Alabama? Them niggas ain't got no education out there. Nah, them niggas, they done took all the education, all of the economics out of there. And you mean to tell you think it's some straight haired folks, Native Americans in black ass Alabama? Right.
So, and I'm glad you brought that statement. So that's why I was trying to tell you that that all, and this is a little quick part just to add to this point, but that all blacks that are not Israelites, some are of different branches. And if you didn't know, most of the Native American tribes, according to what I believe and other people believe in, are the Canaanites. And the Canaanites were dark-skinned groups with straight hair. And a lot of the Native Americans, like we've heard that the Native Americans were original Native Americans were dark-skinned, like, black. So a lot of those
with dreadlocks, right?
Yeah, some with dreadlocks and some with straight hair.
Nobody had straight hair, man.
Nobody had straight hair?
Hell nah. Straight hair to what point? Now, if niggas lay their hair down, niggas Niggas in Alabama still where they had the goddamn I mean Mississippi and shit, they still where they had on. You ever seen the pimp? You ever seen a pimp from the South? Okay, how they had their hair? You would have said that nigga got straight hair, huh?
Yeah.
All right then. So we invented the comb and the brush. When nobody combing their hair, that's why everybody in the world try to cut their hair like ours. These white women that went crazy with these hairstyles, they ain't seen the hot comb till they got over here. So nobody went cutting their hair, none of this type of shit before we got here.
Right.
We the only niggas that can lock their hair up. Hebrew Israelites did not have dreadlocks. Am I correct?
Well, from the old paintings, they did have.
Wait, what paint? I never seen a paint of a Hebrew Israelite. Can you give us the name of the guy so we can pull them up? I've never in my life ever seen a painting of a Hebrew Israelite. Still to this day, people don't know what a Hebrew Israelite look like. I never even heard people name a real Hebrew Israelite that we can go back and it actually said this guy is a Hebrew Israelite. I never seen it.
But so you don't believe Moses or King David, or you don't believe those are Israelites, black Israelites?
King David?
Or well, not just King David, but Moses, Samson, Aaron.
What are they? So is it painting of any of these guys? Do we have a date of birth, a date of death? Do we know where these people hung at? Can we go to those places now? And no.
Yeah, we don't have any evidence.
This is a story that some niggas wrote in the book. It's just a story. There's no way we can prove it. Hey, y'all, look out. We got 2 people, got the platinum pack for $275. We got room for 1 more. It's 300 of y'all in here, so goddamn. We got room for 1 more platinum pack, man, at that price. You got to hit $275 to the cash app. We got room for 1 more. We got 2 people already purchased, so y'all jump on it while it's good. We probably don't do this deal no more. All right, so Red, is there any place on the earth that we can go to and find, a real Hebrew Israelite from ancient times?
Yeah, you can find them here in America. You can find them in some parts of West and Central Africa, even Europe.
West Africa? You say you can find Hebrews in West Africa?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't see Hebrew only stopping at 1 branch. I believe there's at least 4 different branches of Hebrew.
So what is Hebrew? What is Hebrew in West Africa? Would it be like the kingdom of Judah by any chance?
No, that wouldn't be the kingdom of Judah. I believe Africa is Edom, Moab, and Ammon.
Okay, what year did the Hebrews get to Africa, and how did they get there? Because the Hebrews were not seafaring people.
Right. So I learned from the YouTuber Lex Will.
Peace.
Hold on. Let him get this out. All right, keep going. What the Lex Will guy taught you?
Yeah, he had taught that one of the flags, and I'm not really good at explaining things, but you could probably help me out if you heard about this stuff and then just figure it out. But because he usually makes streams about it. But the Fulani, if you ever heard of the Fulani people, they have a flag that matches one of the Assyrian flags that they had, and the flag was the shape of a star, I believe, or a cross. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, that ain't gonna help prove nothing.
Yeah. But basically, I believe that those Africans were of a different branch of Hebrew, and they were pushed out of Europe into Africa after being invaded by white people.
How did they leave though? You feel me? How did they don't have boats. They don't have the science to build boats. They don't have the science to build buildings, as we see. That's why Solomon and King David had to go get some other people to build their shit. Hebrews didn't have boats. Hebrews were not very bright, intelligent people. Yeah, Hebrews didn't have civilization. That's why we can't go to nobody's house today and they say this is where the Hebrew used to live at. They didn't, them niggas, no. They were not smart people. So I think you give them too much credit to be traveling all over the world when they didn't even have a car.
Right, but if you don't mind me saying this right quick, there's different branches of Hebrew. Like I already said, Jacob, Edom. Then you'll have Moab and Ammon, which were sons of Lot, who were created through incest, and they're also black too, and they're alive today. So we see blacks with the the big bulgy eyes or underbite and stuff like that, and even like the weird shaped skulls, like you see a lot of Africans, a lot of them, and some here too, are descendants of Moab and Ammon.
Darvis, what you think about that? Do you know who Moab and Ammon is?
Yes.
No, I don't know the boy personally, man. No, I don't know the boy personally, but Moab and Ammon and all those niggas right there really descend of Lot, and all them niggas was also Hebrews.
Yes.
Now I don't know why you keep denying the fact, Cat, that these aboriginals here in this land they call America were also Hebrews. And I be hearing you come down, my man, like there's no such thing as Hebrews, or there's no, you said you ain't never seen no pain like the Israelites.
I haven't. Can y'all hear me?
Nigga, you got Israelite your blood, my nigga. I don't know Israelite, but you got Hebrew in your blood.
Tell me what I need to look at.
Well, he doesn't.
Your genealogy. I'm not talking about the white side of you. So the black side of you. Them, look at them. They're Hebrews.
I don't know. You talking about?
Well, he doesn't believe that America had Hebrews because there's he needs to see the evidence. And I'm saying that at one point in time we weren't calling each other Negro. I mean, Negro, black, and white, and we were calling each other European.
I understand what you're saying, King. Listen, I'll go with this nigga because listen, this nigga got, trust me, this nigga got sources to say that. Trust me, my dude. Nigga got all kind of sources. He be holding information back.
Oh yeah.
But he know he a fucking Hebrew. He know Hebrew been here. This nigga know the whole genealogy of Hebrew probably.
If I was a Hebrew, I'd be claiming it.
No, you wouldn't.
Why not? I ain't got nothing to fake.
Because
bro.
you know that Hebrew, I'd claim it. Because you know that as an Indian. And then you had to explain to the Indians how come you were Hebrew.
That's not true. Because all I would have to do, I just use it as a reference for genealogy. And I'll let niggas know that this don't mean everybody a Hebrew. You feel me? If you could find it in your line, then you feel me, honor it. But I haven't found it. So
I know, but you ain't gonna find it on Ancestry. Ancestry ain't gonna bring up those kind of terms. These are all Christian organizations.
Where I gotta go then? Where I gotta go to the White House? Where I gotta go?
Okay, honestly, man.
I gotta go to the White House.
Right, but I'm saying that you're not gonna find those sources of them telling that.
Somebody call me an atheist.
The blue light get behind them. Oh God! You know how y'all dudes be. Yeah, though, man. Listen, though. I wanted to chime in this little thing, but I gotta go make a fucking run, man. A piece of the gods, man. It's in the top. You keep a fire bill. I wish I could have participated in this one, though, man.
Yeah, but man, he needs some help, man. He needs some help. He left the Christian church for this. He just left the Christian church. I told him to go back to church. I told him he should go back to church. He can get him a arranged marriage there. He can get him a good, wholesome woman, God-fearing woman, and they can ride off in the sunset.
Well, I was gonna say that like me and my family, we never really like even though they believe in Christianity. And
hey, hold up right quick, Red.
Yeah,
hey, Darby, this young man right here, he's insecure. He's a fat black nigga like you, right? But
he's gonna be the shit then.
Hold on, nah, he called himself Red. He want to be a light-skinned nigga. He said he light-skinned at heart. He said he ain't had no pussy in 3 years. Do you have any advice for being a fat black Hebrew? Do you have any advice for this young brother?
All right, I'm about anything to say to him. Tell him, man, though, listen, you don't gotta worry about nothing. We are this shit, nigga. Word. And if you go outside, King, with a little confidence, everybody around also know that. Do you have beige niggas? They know they ain't 100% black. So they got an attitude when they see a real black person. You ever see a pit tied up, getting harassed by the goddamn strays? That's the kind of shit they on.
You teaching the brother hatred. This is a God-fearing brother right here. And you
Hey,
teaching
God
him
hate
hate.
too.
You teaching him
God
to
the
hate
first one to hate
light-skinned niggas. You teaching him to hate light-skinned niggas.
On
Hey man, I don't like light-skinned niggas really. I got fuck with a lot of light-skinned niggas, a few of them now. Don't get me wrong, but average light-skinned nigga, we don't really accept them out here in the creek.
I mean, I really don't care who you are as long as you know, treat me with respect and, you know, bring positivity towards my life and, you know, don't bring violence and, you know, danger, then it really doesn't matter to me of who you are. So that makes sense.
I understand, King, but
yeah,
there's gonna be a time we gonna have to make a decision. God will separate us.
Hey,
from them
dog,
beige niggas.
the chat is asking how light is too light for you. Cause you say that y'all don't accept light-skinned niggas on your street. The chat asks how light is too light.
We made OTK little nephew sit in the sun for 3 months when he came back.
Oh man, what type of oh man, that's racist, bro. Y'all nigga come over here, that is racist.
Well,
y'all made him sit in the sun for 3 months.
I feel like the hair matter more than the skin, because you got a lot of people that are
man,
mixed.
You can perm your hair. You can perm your hair.
You see, you can perm your hair?
Yeah, you can perm your hair.
I ain't never really seen nobody perm their hair today.
Oh, they perming it. Oh, your favorite artist perming his hair. Your favorite artist got weave in his head. He got fake locks in his head. Yeah.
Who is it? What's his name?
Damn near all them niggas with locks had started off wearing weave.
I've seen like stuff on Instagram of Africans wearing like the fake locks, but I've never really seen like rappers do that.
Listen, my dog. If you turn the lights off and you can still see this motherfucker, he ain't one of us.
You gotta ask him who is us though.
Well, I was gonna say to answer a top
people they call Hebrews
question about he was saying, are there any Hebrews or Israelites in Europe and Asia? Where I was saying that most of them are scattered throughout the world because of slavery and migration. When you're going through slavery, you're not going to get the best, I guess, women, or you might not end up mixing in with your kind. So you could end up becoming another race through colonization. So that person who was a so-called black person and they were Israelite, they could have went from an Israelite to a white person through just, you know, mixing down through generations. So that's all I was saying, that they're scattered throughout the world. But if you're talking about where are the majority without mixture, I believe, or not believe, what you believe.
Believe is a very strong word.
Yeah, but they are in the Americas, the United States, Caribbean.
Wait,
and
so you saying most of us in America are Hebrew Israelites, fam?
I would say most of us have that phenotype.
That phenotype? Wait, where are y'all? What is y'all reference to what Hebrew phenotypes are coming from? What y'all reference for that?
Well, it said that
West Side, hold on right quick. West Side Hunter say where the name Hunter come from. The name Hunter is a American name. That's a North American name, Hunter. My hunters come out of Alabama. My hunters come out of Alabama. They came through the Indian Removal Act. They migrations come out the 1830s. Yeah. So I got hunters. Hunter is one of my surnames. I turn up.
Yeah, I was saying that you can't really reference the phenotype through history or the scripture, because we call each other different names today in different terms, like black, Negro, and dark skin, light skin. So you have to go by science, and a little bit of the Bible too. So through science, they say that the gene, SLC 245. I'm not sure if you've ever heard it before, but that's the gene that causes lighter skin or white skin, and or white skin. I meant, so if you get a white person and a black person and they mix, they make a lighter skin person. That's where light skin comes from, because you have a person that contains no SLC 245 and a person that does contain SLC 245, the white person mixing with the one who doesn't and creating one that creates a mix of it, which is lighter skin. And scientists have said that that gene came around 6,000 to 8,000 years ago, and this study was in Australia. And through the Bible, it said that there was a thing called leprosy where people had lost their
Man, don't believe that shit, bro. Don't believe that shit. Man, that is
Oh.
My thing is this here. When you're listening to these people, young brother, you are not looking for sources. Like these niggas, a lot of times you supposed to hold them accountable and make them source that shit up. It is no way possible that they should be teaching you this shit and you're not equipped with the information to be able to go back and have a conversation like this about it. That lets you know the level that their information is really on. The fact that they don't even have anything to back it. It's just belief. So dear, you got some hunter in you got some hunter in you, huh? You look like a hunter. You fuck around and get hunted. Yeah, you fuck around and get hunted. Who was that? Say they hunter line come out of Louisiana.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you believe, or what do you believe in, or how did you
believe in shit?
You don't believe
in to know. Yeah, I need to know for sure. When I was in the first grade, man, I had won $100. This dude had asked the question, and he asked it to everyone, but I answered it. He gave me $100. He say, "Remember, you do not get paid to think; you get paid to know." And I took that with me as a little youngster, a young jitterbug, age of 5. You don't get paid to think, you get paid to know. So I need to know. I ain't believing shit.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of people, I know there's a lot of people that teach at universities and do research, and they think a lot of things too, and they get paid a lot.
Yeah, so, but going with the system though, they don't have the right to think their own thoughts. They get fed a curriculum, and they read it like the person wrote it, like the colonizer wrote it. Same thing with the Bible. I don't care how many times how a nigga try to twist it or flip the word, the motherfucker say what it say. It was created at the time of slave trade, and the goddamn author of the book is the nigga who's running the slave trade. It's craziness. And somebody today will come back today and try to use it as a tool of empowerment. I don't understand.
Right, but did King James speak English or Hebrew? Because
he spoke English.
He spoke Hebrew. Okay. Because
English.
Oh, he spoke English. My bad.
He didn't speak Hebrew.
Okay.
He didn't speak Hebrew.
Right, because I was gonna say the Hebrew Bible, right? It's written in not necessarily Hebrew, but I forgot what it's called, but it's not Aramaic, but I forgot what it's called. But it's a different. I would have to show you on a screen, but I can't because I'm on my phone. But which part of the alphabet was written through Hebrew, but it was written in a specific letter group of Hebrew. If that makes sense. So I'm saying the King James is written in a different translation, and there's other books like the Book of Enoch, the Book of Jashir, the Book of Jubilees that was also found in the Hebrew Bible that were taken out, and it wasn't taken out by Israelites. It was taken out by other people. If you believe in Israelites, and that's all I'm trying to say when you're saying King James.
Again, for me to
Okay.
believe in the Hebrew Israelite, a Hebrew Israelite would have to show me someone in ancient times outside of the Bible being classified, called, or known to the world as Israelites. That is, no one can provide this source because it never have been historically a people called Israelites. Totally false, totally made up shit. Yeah, they made it up.
And it doesn't need to be a professor or nothing. It could be anybody, right?
Nah, the professor, what is it, professor in theology or some shit? He have a reason to come out and lie about it. So we need historical references of these people that were said to be called Israelites. What territory did they rule? What territory, is there any civilization or anything that we can go back? Is there any, I don't even want to say anthropology on it because that's how they rewrite history through anthropology. But it's all made up, man. Like they made it up, bro. I don't see how y'all don't see that. I don't see how y'all accept not getting anything from what y'all if your parents on both sides told you that you was Indian, but they grandparents were Indian or had Indian heritage, how could you be anything other than what your great grandparents were? That behooves me.
Well, some of them said that they were, classified as black, right? And I'm saying that black.
Hold on. Black. Yeah. Hold on. Let me make sure when people got this title black on them. 1969 was the first time anybody was described as being black. 1969. Your grandparents are older than 1969. That's why they were able to tell you what tribes exactly they were from, what bloodline, what nation of people that they had in them. That's why they were able to name the names. And then when your parents came, they could just put a black on there. Black can mean any goddamn body. Black takes away from who you really are.
Why? Right? Because if they were the people that mixed with the Indian.
That's why your grandparents didn't use black, because they knew who they were. And that's why they told their family who they were. When it came down to your parents, that era, they put a black on it. That was the government and everybody else funded that shit. But granny them, in their era, they don't use black because they knew who they were. Only people use black is people that don't know who they are. I always remember that.
Yeah, I believe that.
So why you won't use
I find out. Yes, yeah, before black, yeah, it was a Negro. We had said the thing in 1969. Before that, it was classified as Negro, and then before that, it was other terms, like you were saying.
Hey, Westside say what tribes that Hunter named? They would have fell under the Creeks. They would have fell under the Creeks, the Seminoles. You gonna find them out of that Miccosukee. That's where they would have fell at, the Alabama hunters. But you got Cherokees, you got hunters that was Cherokees. Cherokees came down in Alabama. They said he believes others over his mother and father. What you think about that? They say you believe others over your mother and father. You're not honoring your fathers and mothers. What you think about that?
Now I'm trying to understand what he's saying. He believes
others over his parents.
Well, I mean, I believe. So I told you, I believe that a lot of black people were expelled from Europe to the Americas and became slaves to Indians. That's what I personally believe in. If you so, but I don't think I'm dishonoring my mother and father because they don't believe that. I guess they're Indian.
Hey man, who is this in the chat talking about they are orange Indian or some shit? Yeah. I can't even find the comment. They said, how you trying to understand it, but understand the mess you're reciting? Regurgitating. You're doing a lot of regurgitating, man.
You say I'm regurgitating what?
Yeah, you're doing a lot of regurgitating. All right, brother Red. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming up and building.
Yeah, I appreciate you for letting me on your platform. And I usually go on people platforms and sometimes talk about history, the Bible, sometimes science and stuff like that.
So you're part of a YouTube group, huh? How about you bring them back through here one day?
Yeah, he doesn't really debate people, but I'll ask him. But y'all can go check out.
Why he don't believe in this? He not confident in his information.
No, he just doesn't. He has a different focus right now. He doesn't really want to debate anybody. He just want to focus on just preaching his history.
All right, y'all keep preaching the good word.
Yeah, man.
All right.
All right, be safe.
All right. Glad say, didn't the Pope come to America to seize the Holy Land? Which Pope? I don't know. Which Pope you talking about? They said send him back to the camp. That's fucked up. They told him. They said send him back to the camp. Yeah, that nigga say his partner just want to preach the good old word. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name I pray. Oh, precious Lord, take my hand. Lead me on. He said the Pope talking about the Papal Bull. Well, the Papal Bull concerning the miracles was the Intercatera. That's the one that Salvador Zarco got, aka Christopher Columbus. That's the one that he got. But the Pope didn't come here. Neither did Christopher Columbus. So, nah. I'm gonna tell you, if the Pope would have only had a few spots to come, it would have been Florida. That would have been Galveston Island, Texas. Arizona, New Mexico, California, and Mexico. Now the Pope always in Mexico. He stay down there. But Pope ain't had too much pull on this side of the world. Pope authorizing power was coming from here. So the niggas who had authority over him, which he was just, in place to hold it down for that side of the world. Yeah. He came over here, he ain't had too much power. They'll run him through when he go to the city of London, he ain't got too much power. In central London, he ain't got that same power. Because the niggas that was running, that was next in line from over here was the niggas in London, which was just a colony from the people over here. That's why Rome, when you look at the structures, they are identical to London, also Mexico City, also New York City, in the 13 colonies. Now, he wouldn't have had no pull over here, especially after, the development of the 13 colonies. At that time, they were at war. So the Church of England came, 1517, the Protestant Reformation and start. So, niggas weren't really fucking with the Pope at that time. 。 All right. Hey, Texas, you don't believe me? Get your ass up out of here, nigga. You still up in here. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about what you believe in, nigga. I just told a little youngster, nigga, don't give a fuck about what a nigga believe in. Nigga, get your ass up out of here, nigga, trying to be seen. Talking about what you don't believe in, nigga. We don't believe in shit. We don't believe you should be in here right now, nigga. Fuck wrong with you niggas? Nigga in this hoe trying to be seen.
You slick ass niggas and come out here with that chart, and you niggas went and raided and invaded all of these people. Yes, you did. Columbia, Asher, right? Let's walk. The history of
hey, get this nigga Texas up out of here. Bullshit ass nigga. How much money you got? What you pulled up in, nigga? What you driving around this hoe, nigga? How much money you got? Talking about some internet shit, nigga. How much money you got, nigga? This nigga out my block. Yeah, get this nigga up out my block. Nigga, go sit on the corner and sell crack rocks and smoke a sherm, nigga. Fuck up out of here, nigga. On foot hustling ass, nigga. Get up out of here, nigga. We don't believe you got no money. Talking about what you don't believe, nigga. We believe you a broke ass nigga. Now what's cracking?
Jews in Colombia begins in Spanish colonial period with the arrival of the first Jews during the Spanish colonization of the Americas. God damn. Every time, listen, the history of the Jews in Colombia began in the Spanish colonial period with the arrival of the first Jews during the Spanish colonization of Americas. Man, y'all wrong in a motherfucker. Yeah, man, let's walk. Puerto Rico. The first Jews arrived in Puerto Rico were conversos. That's what I keep telling y'all, bro. These niggas, since they came under the auspices of Spain, which Spain didn't become Spain until 1818, right? Al-Andalusia before that. All right, now let's watch this.
Reem and Shabazz, tell these niggas again.
See here, the Jews were forced to convert to Catholicism and were members of Christopher Columbus' crew. Ain't that a bitch? The Jews out here pumping the dope with Columbus. Yeah, you niggas out here robbing, pillaging, and then y'all come back with this book and tell us that somebody did you niggas something. Y'all, boy, I tell you. That's why I'm almost done. Puerto Rico, okay, we just went through Puerto Rico. And then Judah, here go Judah the Americans, right? Here go Judah the Americans, Negroes. All right, I don't know where they went with that one. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll let y'all have that one. Here go Gad. Gad is the Native Americans. Lord have mercy. Bless their heart. Native Americans are considered mongoloid, as are all indigenous people that have ancestors originated from Americans and Asians. Mongoloids are classified by having straight dark hair, brown eyes, and also having extra skin on upper eye. We associate with Japanese and Chinese persons. Lord have mercy. And then if you really know these people come from Siberia, bro. But I'm going to show you something. This is why I'm not going to call them out, because you got to remember, family, that they were Turks. And when we go to the Khazarian Empire, okay, these niggas was Muslims first. We go to the Khazarian Empire. These niggas was, you had the Khan dynasty in the same areas with these people. These Mongoloid, yeah, man. And so when the Hebrew, then they'll tell you that they Asiatic and all that type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But brother, we gotta do history right. You understand me? These people ain't have nothing to do with no goddamn Gad and all that came later, bro.
And just like the youngster just told me that they was Asiatic. Hebrews' origins come out of Asia.
Let's walk. Modern Jewish history, the Spanish explosion. This is the explosion that I'm talking about. All right. In the same month in which the Majesties Ferdinand and Isabella issued the edict that all Jews should be driven out of the kingdom and territories,
Yeah, we got dragons in the
sufficient
chat.
men, my expedition discovered it to the Indies, so began Christopher Columbus' diary. All right, so it was over 2,000 Jewish people that got expelled from Spain. And he go to where they all start going to. Let me speed it up. We ain't gonna be here all day. All right, let's walk. Now, this is what a lot of them came under too. This when the Spanish went and colonized and they came out. This is what they came under. Pope Alexander issued a papal bull or decree Intercatera. All right, the Intercatera.
Hey, where the homie at? We was just talking about the Intercatera. Who was asking about the Pope? This it right here. This the joint right here.
Era in which he authorized Spain and Portugal to colonize the Americas. So we already got the Jews in Portugal that went into West Africa, and now we got them leaving under the dumb diversion. Now we got them leaving out under Alexander, under the Intercatera, right? And they end up leaving with Columbus and the crew. Let's walk. Luis de Torres, turn up one time. Among Christopher Columbus crew members who made landfall for the first time in the New World, the Bahamas, on this date, 1492, 6 were Jewish conversos. Yeah, the niggas who was driving the boat. Yeah, for Columbus, nigga. Yeah, they were Jews. They were Jews. But y'all come out here telling us somebody did something to you niggas, including the doctor, the navigator, and translator, Luis de Torres, who converted to Catholicism only one day before the expedition departed. All right, let's walk. Yeah, Louis de Sango. Yeah, turn up one time. Louis D, that's what I call him, Louis D. While the Spanish Inquisition targeted and persecuted Jews, including conversos, believed to be practicing Judaism privately, Louis D and his immediate family was protected from persecution. All right, and so when we come down, they ended up being exempt out of that, but their family members were killed, and that's why they had to get the stamp on it. Despite the protection and high status, Louis D was believed to have wanted to help Jews escape their persecution by funding Columbus' journey. So this is one of the niggas. He was a Jew. This nigga funded the journey for Columbus. Yes, sir. Turn up one time, man. And Columbus was granted the island of Jamaica. Yeah, which became a place of refuge for many Sephardi Jews after the explosion from Spain. So a lot of them niggas went over to Jamaica too. Yeah, that's why y'all got them up on there. Who Jamaica is? Benjamin or something like that? One of the two. Yeah. All right, let's walk. Yeah, welcome to Haiti. Yeah, that's the Levi tribe, huh? Did they tell us that was the Levi tribe? Well, let's see when the Jews got there. All right, the first Jewish settlement in 1492, the first Jew that ever set foot on Haiti was Louis de Torres, an interpreter for Christopher Columbus after Haiti had been taken over and colonized by the French in 1633. Many Dutch Jews, of whom many were Moreno, immigrated to Brazil in 1634 and became employees of the French sugar plantation and further developed the trade. In 1683, the Jews were expelled. Watch this shit here, y'all. Y'all want to know how we talking about the same people, and y'all got to stop arguing with these Jews talking about the Jews weren't black and all that. The Jews was black. Yeah, man. See, they told us that a white boy came out here and put everybody in slavery and he committed this here. Well, when Christopher Columbus came, guess what? Them niggas that was with him was black. Yeah, they was black. And watch this here. Let's prove it. In 1683, the Jews, I hope y'all can see this. Let me try to get it up a little higher. In 1683, the Jews were expelled from Haiti and all other French colonies, right? Now, we seen they had go up in there in 1492, them Jews. And now in 1683, nigga, they are expelled from Haiti and all French colonies. Why? Why, y'all? Due to the Code Noire or the Black Codes. They got kicked out under the Black Codes, right? Because they had to make a difference between them, man. Listen. We're going to go deep, man. Today ain't that day. Today ain't that day. But them niggas was black, and they got their ass kicked up out of there for that too. Now, they was also pushing the Protestant line, right? And the Protestants broke away in 1517 with Martin Luther when they broke away from the Catholic Church. Then you had John Calvinist and the Calvinist movement, and the Protestants come later. They also were expelled under the Edicts of Nantes. All right, let's walk. That's another day for another story. All right, Code Noire. The Code Noire initially took shape as the edict in 1685, although subsequent decree modified a few code provisions. The first document established the main lines for policing or slavery right up to 1789. The first article expelled all Jews from their colony. That was the first thing they did. All right, first thing they did. And because like I say, the people that was indentured servitudes or slaves or whatever, they too were black as well as these damn Jews. So they had to make a difference between the two. Yeah, we had to make a difference between the two because everybody looked at the same. Yeah, they say the white boy went into slavery, but nigga, it was the Hebrew Israelite the whole time. 1724 Louisiana Code Norray. Shout out to Louisiana. Shout out to the booth. To regulate relations between, because you know the French was over there down there. The French had their thing going there. The Mississippi Company, John Law, you know what I mean? They had theirs. They even issued their own paper currency, and they ran a program. And now after this, you know, the free people of color, or whatever. All right, now let's walk. The regulating between the slave colony Louisiana Code Norray, or slave code based largely on the compiled 1685 of the French Caribbean. Colony was introduced in 1724 and remained in force of the United States. Took possession of Louisiana. All right, now right here, this is what I wanted to get to. All right, it says the entire body of laws appear. Black codes in Louisiana. The first black code of Louisiana is the decree to explosion of the Jews of the colony. They was black even over here in Louisiana. They were black. The French was black too down there. Yeah, man. See, we're going to have another conversation another day, though. All right, let's walk. Where we at with it? Yeah, this day in Jewish history, this coming out the Khazars, the Haaretz, for you American Jews who trying to learn Hebrew and all that. But yeah, they got a paper over there and they say this day in Jewish history, 1803 Code Norray ends, blacks and Jews began fights for rights. All right, and so here they're talking about them getting expelled under these codes. Turn up one time, man. The Stuart King. What King James said? What them King James lovers at? Nigga want to take you to the KGB and all of that. Well, that's cool and all. You know, you want to come. Them niggas and Protestants ran up in there and did it to him. Yeah, and so now his son then was on the run. Now this directly affects Nears. You had a lot of pirates and people coming through there, right? Now, the Puritans, ministers preaching cosmopolitan and decent London yearned to create New Jerusalem. So these people that came with the Dutch West Indies Company, they wanted to create New Jerusalem. Yeah, man. And so arriving in Massachusetts Bay College in 1637, Davenport and his Congress hoped to establish such a community among their fellow Puritans. Yeah, man. So you get a city up on the hill, a new Israel. See, Hebrew Israelites don't never tell us about this shit. They don't never tell us about this shit, man. Why y'all start us off in the slave trade and the Bible and all this shit here? You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't never come tell this story. Y'all don't never tell us about when we actually seeing Hebrews and Israel over here in America claiming to be the same thing that you are claiming. Let's walk. A city up on the hill, a much larger group of.
Hey, y'all look y'all see what Sinetta people them was saying. They told Sinetta, you need this brother on as much as possible, Si.
English Puritans left England in 1630, established Massachusetts Bay Colony, New Haven Colony, and Connecticut and Rhode Island. Unlike the Exodus of young men at Chesapeake colonies, these migrants were families of young children at university-trained ministers. Their aim, according to John Winthrop, the first governor of Massachusetts Bay, was to create a model of Reformed Protestantism, a city upon a hill, a new English Israel. And right here, they got the Indian right there because they came and they dealt with the Algonquin Indians. They converted John Eliot. They ended up converting the first Bible over from the first Bible over into the English. To the Indian language, to the Algonquin language. And that's called the Eliot Bible, if y'all want to check that out. All right. All right, let's walk. So, my bad, y'all. Let me send this text out. All right, cool. So the Jews arrived in British colony. Like I said, Jews, why y'all don't be telling the Hebrew? Why y'all don't tell us about all this, bro? It's a lot of Hebrew Israelite history here. But see, they want to tell us the nigga brought them over here in the boat. Who they hide? What y'all hide? And it was niggas. The Jews arrived in the British colonies of the Carolina in the early days of European settlement, a new outpost in the mercantile traffic of the Atlantic Basin. Carolina offered economic opportunities and a degree of relief remarkable for the time. religious tolerance for the time, my bad. The colony fundamental constitution in 1669, drafted by philosopher and physician John Locke, a secretary of one of the 8 lords of purporters. So when South Carolina, when Charleston was actually built, 8 purporters actually went down there and they named it after Charles II. All right, so John Locke was one of those. He granted freedom to worship to the Jews, heathens, and other dissidents to the Persian and Christian religions, although colonial assembly never endorsed the provision. Jewish community charter, Kahal Kadash Bet Elohim, one of the first 5 Jewish congregations in America. Yeah, but we don't never hear about that. Yeah, Toro Infirmary, right? This was a slave hospital. It's still down there in New Orleans. That bitch still open today. It's still open today, family. This was a slave hospital. Yeah, ran by Hebrews. Let's watch. It was founded in 1852 by a businessman, philanthropist Judo Toro. He established what was originally called the Hebrew Hospital of New Orleans, to, as he put it himself in his own will, that the treaty's indigent population. Toro rehabilitated enslaved people before they were sold at market. And slave traders are the ones putting the bill. It costed $1 a day if you was a slave. If you wasn't a slave, then it was $5, right?
Hold on, brother. God damn, you killing this shit right now.
These niggas talking about they the Hebrew Israelites. I ain't never heard these niggas talking about the reform side of the Israelites. Huh? These in the 1800s. These are programs that have been running in the 1800s, and these did involve black Hebrews, black Israelites. Yeah. I'll check that part out. Isaac Darby was unlikely reforming the leader. He was descended from a Sephardic family. Whenever you hear Sephardic, most Sephardics were black. That's a fact. Ain't no way around it. Now watch this here, because they're going to tell us that the Ashkenazi or the white boy did it. What I'm proving right now that most of these niggas that's Sephardic were black. These are the black Jews. Yeah, these are the black ones. So the Reformed Society of Israelites, the first Jewish reform movement in America. Yeah, the first Jewish reform movement in America was called the Reformed Society of Israelites. After pitching in their reform and rejected, the Kahal Kadash Bet Elohim, a group of some 40 young, mainly native-born Jewish Charlestons, created a separate organization, the Reformed Society of Israelites, and adopted a constitution and applied it to state legislature for incorporation. In the century spanning from 1820 to 1824, this when the white boy got here. This when the white Jews, the Ashkenazis, yeah. See, they know they ain't have nothing to do with it. That's why they always telling you, shit, nigga, I ain't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga over there talking about the white man, the devil, is the nigga that really did it. You understand me? Now, what happened in the meantime, in between time, he done fell off or whatever, and the white Jews maintained? Yeah, man. See, in South Carolina, when them Jews came there, one of the first things they did, Uncle Si, was start breeding into white women. One of the first things the Jews did when they got to South Carolina, they intently bred into the white people. Why did they do that? That's another conversation for another day. All right, so right here, these people say in 1820 to 1924, increasingly steady flows of Jews made their way to America, culminating in a massive surge of immigrants towards the beginning of the 20th century, impelled by economic hardship, persecution, and the great social political upheavals of the 19th century, industrialization, overpopulation, and urbanization. Millions of Europe Jews left their towns and villages and walked on a roadless journey to the golden land of America. Yeah. And see, this when the white boys came, and they also came, Homestead Act 1862, the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society. They brought so many Eastern Europeans and Central European Jews over here, Ashkenazi Jews over here during the 1860s. That's where they gave a lot of their land to in the Homestead Act. And again, we see Ellis Island and all of this here. They had just started bringing a lot of those white people, especially in that day. Why? Because most of the people that came during colonization were black. Yeah, the people that was doing the enslaving and the niggas was getting enslaved, most of them niggas was all black, and black people outpopulated white people. And so they started busting these white people over here. Yeah, shipping them over here. And the Ashkenazi Jews was a part of it. And now the Hebrews trying to hide behind them and say they did it. Nah, let's walk. Harlem black synagogues. Let's walk. Harlem was initially and primarily Jewish neighborhood, so the black newcomers came into regular contact with Jewish neighbors. This, together with the rise in Zionism, inspired black nationalism, led by some blacks who were rejected by the Jewish religion establishment to form their own congregations in which they practiced Jewish rituals, used the Hebrew and Yiddish languages. Among the black congregations highlighted were the Moorish Zionist Temple, founded by Rabbi Herman, who claimed direct Ethiopian lineage, and Congregation of Bet Bina Abraham, founded in 1929, the Barbados-born Rabbi Arnold Josiah Ford. There they go right there. Now, I keep telling you, whenever you see the Moor, you're going to see the Jew. Do not leave my just sight. What they tell you, Ibri, those who crossed over and all of that, listen. Both of them came out of the Iberian Peninsula, or what we call modern-day Spain. They came out of there together. They both left with the Spanish under the options of conquistadors, okay? And so they helped come colonize Africa and the Americas as well, all right? And so now I'm not knocking these people right here. Let me say that. The people on the picture, I don't know that I'm not knocking them. I'm not saying, you know what I mean, they had anything to do with it. I ain't gonna knock them, but I appreciate them being honest. And we can go back now and look. This was 1899, and right there, 127, and this the Moorish Zionist Temple of the Hebrew Jews. All right, and from that came the Commandment Keepers. Rabbi Wentworth, Arthur Matthew, a West Indian immigrant, founded the Commandment Keepers Ethiopia Hebrew Congregation in 1919, and will go on to establish a network of synagogues in the U.S. and Caribbean based on traditional Orthodox Ashkenazi traditions.
Hold up. That's rookie year. That's rookie year.
Thank you. I want to let my witness off the stand. Appreciate you for that, witness. All right, let's walk.
Let my witness.
So where did it come from? The Ethiopian movement. Because see, they out here talking about they come out the transatlantic slave trade and all these Native Americans and all that, but they ain't even do the archaeology in the 80s. Where does come from? The Ethiopian movement, man. Okay, it's gonna break down and come down into what is called the Moorish Zionist Temple. I want y'all to understand that their message was African for the Africans, okay, which was later a pillar of who? The UNIA, Marcus Garvey. Why are they so associated, Marcus Garvey, Africa for the Africans, when it come from a white boy? Africa from the Africans is come from a book of a white Christian book, missionary work from Joseph Booth. So let's walk, man. In the beginning, Black Jewish movement claim was Garvey was the man that proclaimed that Africans was Hebrews. And he played a role in this. And now everybody knows Garvey was working with them white folk and working with them Jews. Now, you had Josiah Ford, a self-proclaimed Ethiopian Jew. Because see, they started out, they weren't talking that talk, they were saying that they were Ethiopian. Yeah, Ethiopians ain't go through no transatlantic slave trade. Let's walk. Now, you had
nah, for real.
You had them worshiping with these white Jews, like my favorite Hebrew just said. So they were sponsored by white Jews to celebrate a new member of Bet Bina Abraham. Now we know that's Ford. Now that's an Ethiopian congregation by Ford. Now watch this here. These Ethiopian black communities spoke West Indian accent, together with their several white Jews who seem to play the important role, not during the ceremony, but also generally with the Judaization of the black community. These niggas are agents from the white folk. The congregation of Bet Bina Abraham purports congregation men and women from West Indies, Arab, Abyssinia, and European countries of Jewish faith that now reside in American colonies of Ethiopian Jews. Stop it. We know who y'all are. Or the Israelites and the Indians, the same. Nah, we know who the Israelites are. Let's walk. And so in Harlem, Black Jews leadership markedly West Indian, wise foreign born. Most of them come from East Africa, South America, observed in the early report, Bet Bina Abraham on the Ford, come out of Barbados, South America, Bermuda, Samuel Valentine, his family is gonna come from Jamaica. The Moorish Zionist, he gonna trace his to Eastern countries, Yemen,
They got a number of Yemen Jews. You got Moroccan Jews, Egyptian Jews, Abyssinian Jews, about 200. Okay, now all the way in Cairo, Egypt. You feel me? And then who we got? We got your boy Matthew, who's saying he's from Lagos, but we'll find it out. Well, where did it all come from? A white boy, of course. Called the father of the philosophers, my boy Jacques. Yeah, little Jacques. Okay, and his black brethren who lived in Abyssinia. All right, so this guy right here is gonna put together some funding. Okay, difference. I saw you disappear with my own eyes. The worshiper stood up and said, and before he died on his birth certificate, said the brother was actually born in Lagos, Nigeria. I mean, he said he was born in Lagos, Nigeria, but it actually said he was West Indian. Okay, and when the brother died, they reported that members were upset to discover that Matthew was not born in Africa. Okay, so I feel like it's foolish to ask the question: are we Hebrew Israelites, or are we American Indian? Our parents didn't tell us that, and we damn sure ain't from the West. I mean, we sure ain't from the West Indies. We're not from Morocco. All of these places where the Sephardic Jews went. We know the Jews and the Moors been together. That's why they created the Moor Zionist temple. We got y'all. Y'all came out of this. One West came out of this. The brother Hebrew comes from GMS camp, and he branched off and did an excellent job. I got to give him that because I seen the journey. I know what it takes to do it and not have no help. You understand? So I respect him as a brother on that. You feel me? But we are not Hebrew Israelites. We know who this movement comes from. It was funded and formed by white people, and it was brought out here to bring, and it was what they say, Judaize, black folks here in America. The American Indian has always been going by bloodline. At that time, we had a system where we had to fight them with our genealogies. And so now, brother, to the answer to that question in this first round, are the American Indians Hebrew Israelites? Since I can't curse, I'm gonna say H now, bars. Oh, hold on. Cause here go the records right here. United States Declaration of Intention. Okay, Winsworth, 31 years old.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Okay. Description: black complexion, dark height, 5'4". Winsworth 5'4". The picture got him looking tall, 150 pounds. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. But St. Mary, St. Kitts. I was born in St. Kitts. We got him right here at 130 West 139th Street, New York City. I immigrated to the United States of America, right here from St. Kitts. Got the vessel that he came on and everything. Check. Are the Hebrew Israelites American Indians? Nah, Jack. We from North America. Bars.
Bars. Nah, for real though. Turn up one time. Shout out to the Hebrews out there though, man. Shout out to the Hebrews out there though. Bloodlines of the Goyas over here though. Turn up one time. How y'all feeling out there, man? This Friday, how long we been rocking? 3 hours, 45 minutes. We're going to go and get up out of here. Hey, we got one more room. We got 2 people got a platinum pack today. We got one more room, $275 in the cash app. And y'all get in. I'm going to upgrade it. Give me about a night. I'm going to put some new joints on there. I know I want to put that Gullah Geechee on there. That's a fire build right there with the Cherokee build in the front of it. We're gonna drop that on there. One of them bloodlines that's not up there, whichever one that ain't up there yet. I don't know if part 2 up there. I don't know. I'm gonna check out this shit today. But get in where you fit in, man. We got one more room. That's my time, man. We gone.